goes on my truck later on today after this is over with. So, and I got some homework I got to sign in and do. Complete. But with that being said, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to say at least to our 10U coaches and our 12U coaches, one of them being Coach Nate, congratulations on making it to the state. I'm so proud of those boys and everything that they did to get where they're to make it. Unfortunately, 8U, like I said, we talked about it last week, and it was confirmed that we got cheated. We had video proof to show where the flag was thrown before the touchdown, but that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, it felt bad. I went to go support, but I felt like watching those teams play yesterday, especially for the 8U upper state, I was like, man, them teams, neither one of them teams was better than none. But we had a bad day, and it is what it is. We had a bad day. So,
Morning, brother.
Coach Nate, there you go. What's going on, man?
Man, I've been on the whole time. I just get my volume going. I had the volume down. I couldn't hear you. I saw you, but I couldn't hear you. And I'm glad to be on here this morning to go in another episode
Yeah,
of the of the show.
yeah. Coach Jennings, he on the way. He'll be here. But I have you in here, and like I told everybody, I will go ahead and get started when he get in here. When he get in here. But I wanted to say congratulations to the 10U and 12U yesterday. Game of D for the win. Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to say congratulations to you for the win. Boy, boy, I was so proud of 10U and 12U the way they looked like a championship team yesterday. Both of them, um, both of you all looked like a championship team. And then, boy, y'all beat y'all beat Seminole Six down so bad, boy. They ain't know how to take it. They ain't know what to do. I'm just proud of you. Like I said, I'm just mad because we're not on that journey with y'all. It hurts, you know. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt being out there knowing we was better than both 8U teams playing. Because from what I saw, I was like, man, I know we way better than that. You know, it hurt, but I'm cool with it. I'm at peace with it because I know you didn't beat me. You cheated me. I know you didn't beat me. You cheated me, so I'm cool with
Right. And that's always hurtful when you got referees that won't let the game be won by the teams. And I was telling the guy, the official yesterday, and I appreciate you being there for the support, and you don't know how much that means so much to me to have y'all there. I'm that's real talk. Um, but I was telling the official that yesterday that look, when you got two of the best teams left,
it.
don't throw flags and I'm not saying don't throw flags or fouls. I'm saying throw flags, but don't throw flags being spiteful because you dictating the game.
Right.
I was telling him, listen, you may be mad of what I was saying, but I was just making a point that look, if you gonna do that, you got to call it both ways.
Correct.
You can't just call it one way and then not call it that way. Like, man, a guy spearing using his head is not safe. That's not football, and you can't tell me that it is. I disagree with you.
Correct.
That's what I was telling him yesterday, and so I know that those guys. I told them y'all must be new because there's no way that y'all allowing this to go, but you worried about trying to be show me that you got all this control. Like I get it, but
Yeah.
at the same time, nobody can spear. Some people get injured severely in football, and you can't
Correct.
let a kid shoot with their head because concussions. That kid yesterday, I'm pretty sure he had a concussion, man,
Number
because he
11.
was number 7.
Number
Like
7.
there's
Oh,
no way.
okay.
Yeah, he led with his head. I wish I had that play so I could show you. He hit our boy. The problem was he hit our boy. He was the defender, and he led with his head, and he actually hit his guy in the head, but tackled our boy. But because he led with his head, it hit our kid too. But he took the brunt of the tackle, and I'm like, man, that's dangerous.
Was that
And
one down there by the goal line?
No, that was the one where one of our kids broke loose for about a 20 to 30 yard run,
Uh,
and the guy was came from an angle, and he listen, that kid could straight up play and tackle. But I know when a kid, leads with his head and
correct.
not a concussion because he kind of fell back down to the ground. I could see his eyes kind of rolling in the back of his head. I was right there. I helped him up. But I don't know, man. I don't like that kind of play, and officials can dictate outcome of game.
Correct.
Coaches, people should know that. And I'm glad you went to the other game. 8U to see, were you all better than Demon Elite? Uh, hindsight is 2020 when you
Right.
talk about, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But at the same time, it's what you do that day in the playoffs because the playoffs are so crucial that you
Mm-hmm.
have a bad game, you get beat, you don't move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a bad game. Uh, like I said, we talked about it. The coaches, we in the coaches chat, I told them they need to move on from it. I said we got cheated, but also we had turnovers. I mean, we was talking last night, the three of us, and we was saying we've always been able to overcome our mistakes. This is the one time that we did overcome our mistakes, but we couldn't overcome the referees. Um,
Yeah, you can't. That's very hard during a close game to overcome the referee, and that's why I know those type of games, 6-0 game, the referee probably will have a little bit of sway either
mm-hmm.
way. If they throw in flags, sometimes you got to swallow your whistle when you let that play go one way,
Right.
but you don't allow it to go back the other way because he know he threw that flag prior to the touchdown, so that should come back. And also, what was the explanation for the second flag?
That part, and I didn't even
Yeah,
ask
there
about
was
that. I
flag.
asked about the I asked about
Remi-
the sideline interference. I didn't even ask about the second flag.
Well, unless he threw a sideline interference,
And they threw another
and
flag for a
then
block of the back. I think I thought it was
I don't know, but think about what I'm about to tell you. The penalties were the penalties were 30 yards. They had to back up the ball
yeah,
to the 15-yard line. Remember, they
yeah,
kicked off from
yeah.
the
So they assessed the
15.
penalties, but them penalties. Here's the thing. I don't give a damn about you assessing them penalties on the kickoff. The touchdown should not have counted.
That was two flags. I don't know about that second.
He said both of it happened after he scored a touchdown. How in the hell you gonna have a block in the back after you score a fucking touchdown? Come on, man. I mean, you can have that, yeah, but after you score the touchdown, it's over with. So how you gonna have a block in the back after he scored a touchdown? It's impossible. So evidently he had to have a block in the back to get to the fucking touchdown.
You got to have certain officials. If you don't, you're going to be in trouble.
Right. And you got to. I mean, they can't like. Yeah, I know DJ know a lot of people. I know Spanky know a lot of people. I know you know a lot of people. Y'all can't be partial because y'all buddies with somebody. Man, call this shit down the fucking middle. Like one of the
That's
white.
that's all I've ever wanted
Yeah.
from officials in Pop Warner. I used to have a good relationship and a love hate relationship with some of them, but I
Right.
only thing I
It broke up.
and you don't take away from them, you give them the advantage. And but we both got block in the backs, but
Yeah.
you call it on me, but you don't call it on them.
Exactly. Yeah. You broke up that first part, Nate. So I ain't know what you had said.
Oh, I was saying, you cannot call the play on one team and don't call it on the other,
Correct.
and it's the same action.
Cause they did. I don't even remember Demon Elite get. I mean, Mamba Elite even getting flags that game.
Man, it was one of those games where they had some play that where they could have called some things. They didn't do it, so I thought they were gonna just let the game play itself out, and they only call something very obvious,
Yeah,
but
like
not the tick thing.
offsides and false starts. I
Yeah,
can see that, but holding, especially if the play ain't even
not
nowhere near it.
yeah, not the small things that don't uh have any outcome on the game. Because a holding call away from the ball, some officials in little league football don't call that because that guy wasn't gonna make the tackle. It wasn't
Right.
to the point of you did it against their best guy on the backside.
Right.
It was probably two kids that didn't really know how to play, and he did it. But that guy wasn't gonna affect the play, meaning make the tackle.
Right.
Um, but some of these newer officials, they so anal about throwing 25 flags on 6U. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On 6U. I could throw a flag every play on 6U. On
Exactly.
8U, I know I could throw just as many. But once you come to the playoffs championship, you only gonna call the game where, hey, if I call this against them, I'm gonna make sure I call it against that team too, so it can be
Exactly.
fair.
So it can be fair. I agree.
You
I agree.
know, yesterday's game, fortunately, we were just prepared. We really prepped for this team. They had beat us before. They were bringing in a 10-0 regular season record with two big playoff wins. So we were, I was very upset the way
I'm
we
gonna get to
lost
that.
two big pass plays,
Yeah.
and goal was to stop seven and make sure he wasn't a touchdown machine because in previous games he was able to score at will, and I refuse to, you know, I took your advice when I asked you about, do you think we should be aggressive and blitz? You said yeah, so I took that advice and we were sending some guys, linebackers
Yeah.
and things like that where we blitzed a little bit, but man, we were just trying to put the pressure on and
Yep.
and make sure we reeled him in, which we did because he has to play. He had to play defense and offense, and I knew eventually it's gonna catch up with you. It's like one against six.
Yep.
You know
And
what I'm saying? Meaning like guys that's gonna play. Meaning we're gonna hit you every play, and you just can't take that pounding. And he couldn't take it, man. He couldn't take that pounding and play every play. Every play he had to play. Just remember, like the kid from Rock Hill,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that kid, the one that they had to call the ambulance for because he got a little heat exhausted.
Yeah.
Uh, you can't have one guy that can play against us like that every play. It's a good try, but you're gonna probably be hurt, or you're gonna find yourself uh, in the ambulance
Yeah.
because we got guys that's just gonna hit you and hit you and hit you. Fortunate part about it, it wasn't overly hot yesterday, so
Right.
that guy, he didn't have to tap out. But there was a couple of times he had to come out of the game because
He was
he
tired.
just was like, man, I can't take it. I'm tired.
Correct. And something. Oh yeah, something you saying there when you asked me when we talked about the defense, and I said y'all didn't blitz that man last time because you didn't have Job, you didn't have your star athlete. So I would have played it cautious too. But this time you got everybody. Blitz is that. I said send that backside blitz because when I realized who the quarterback was, I said shit, number 9 ain't gonna be able to get away from that shit. Number 9 is not gonna be able to get away from that shit. Um, and I think y'all played a hell of a fight. Defensively, I think y'all played a hell of a game because it was just like when we played Mama Elite and you and I we were sitting there. It was nothing that Mama Elite did that we was not prepared for. Even
True.
on 12U, it's like maybe Mama Elite does like everybody else. Maybe they run the same offense on each level because they damn sure tried to run reverse at 10U or against 10U, and I saw that shit. I said, here it come, and it.
Well, they were a team that similar playbooks,
Mm-hmm.
and what we needed to do was just make sure. Listen, 10U, like I told the coaches, I didn't feel I came up in the second half just to kind of help them out a little bit where they was, it was close and they
Mm-hmm.
needed to make sure they playing back. They gonna try to throw passes, but I thought that they just didn't have a game plan to beat the team, our 10U team. We matched up well with them,
Mm-hmm.
just like us with Mamba Elite 8U. The matchup was similar. The
Mm-hmm.
8U team, that matchup was similar. So it was like, there were some teams with 8U that y'all was too similar,
Mm-hmm.
like them. They were big. We were faster, but
We was
it
still
kind of balanced us out.
yeah,
You
we
see
was
what I'm
just
saying?
we was
Just like it was
undersized,
like
but we had more speed.
yep, for Dorchester, they were the same way. It was
Yeah, that was
look, we match up, and I'm talking about 8U. We matched up they matched up well with us because
Mm-hmm.
their speed and our speed kind of balanced each other out. So it was going to be whoever could make that bet, the bet, the most plays or
Right.
less mistakes.
Correct.
We made more mistakes in this game against Mamba Elite 8U and lost. We made more mistakes in the 12U game against the Seminole 6 and lost. Uh, and so yesterday it was who could cut down on the less mistakes.
Yeah.
And yesterday we 12U, I told Spank last night, I said, listen to me. That's about as well as a game that me and you have been a part of coaching together as I've ever been. I said I can't even think of a game where we was dominant. Now we won some, we played some
Mm-hmm.
better teams and won, but I'm talking about
Dominant.
dominant. We
Yeah.
were dominant against a team that beat us, that was undefeated, that was scoring 30 points a game, and we dominated them yesterday. They were shocked.
Yeah.
It's one thing to lose 6-0, 8-6, 14-12, 20-18. It's another thing to lose 30-0. 30-0 and you are 12-0.
Yeah.
They were riding 12-0 streak
Yeah.
and we put 30 points unanswered on them and they couldn't even score and they got within the red zone 2 times.
Right. And that was because of penalties.
Right. Got
I
on the 1 yard line, they could not score.
Yeah. Yeah. I that was a dominant game. Coach DJ, how you doing, sir?
What's happening, fellas?
Yeah,
Going on, bro.
that was a dominant ass game. I would welcome in every Coach DJ, everybody. He was running a little late. I talked to him, so he's here now. Coach, just to bring you up to speed. I don't know how long you've been here, how long you've been watching and everything. I know you can watch the Twitch now. But I congratulated Team U and 12U, and we was just talking about how dominant um, 12U was yesterday, and how they just played a lights out game. And then we do have a question in the chat that we'll address. Dave is asking, do we? How do I feel about the team going to Georgia? I feel really good. To answer your question, I feel really good because we still got our dogs, and we still got our core players. So I feel good going with the 16, 17 we got. But
What was the question?
how do I feel about the team we taking to Georgia? And Nate and I have talked about it, and this is something. Yeah, this coach's corner, y'all. All three of us are always talking. If I'm not talking to Nate, it's me, Nate, and Coach DJ. We talking. We was talking last night. We talked about this. Coach Nate and I, we visualize because we gonna have practice Monday. We visualized the players that we was taking, and we was like, man, we gonna be good.
Yeah, we talked. We had a plan. I look. I love the 8U, and that would be the only reason that I certainly love the Ravens and been here for a long time since they came in place in 13, and we won a lot of championships. This 8U team is certainly a team that keeps me on the fence of coming back and being a part of it. I love it. We went down with a plan of who you got on defense, how you can rotate guys in. But let me tell you, I'm excited that y'all going to Georgia, dog, because
Mm-hmm.
y'all getting to go on a whole nother level of football when you talking about, if you don't go to the championship game, you might want to do something like y'all doing. Y'all going to play a team out of Georgia who I've heard so much about. And man, I'm excited with the guys you taking, man. You
Mm-hmm.
got most of your good guys, and you got just enough sub
Mm-hmm.
substitutes that they should be able to give you something. But I think y'all gonna be them guys gonna be hungry, and then
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna be hungry as coaches to win.
Yeah. Cause what better way? I mean, we don't. Okay, we didn't win. We didn't win this ship. We're not going to the championship. Okay, that's fine. But I feel like we're going to the next best thing. I mean, you this going to Georgia to see how you stack up against a hundred teams.
Man, that is crazy. Like I'm excited for y'all. The only thing I hope that those teams weren't allowed to, they did say on that flyer, I did say, hey, it must be your original
It
roster.
got to
So
be your
I'm
original roster.
hoping, yeah, I'm hoping that guys didn't try to make a super team because, anybody can win with super teams,
Right.
but I want to see what guys can do taking your original roster down and playing. So I'm excited about that part. I think it's going to be a lot of football game. That must. What? Tell me the format. Is it going to be 2 and 3? Tell me. Tell me.
We don't know. Um, I don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't know. Um, I really don't know, Coach. I just want to piggyback off you said about we got to get this taste out of our mouth because I, I told you and I said this earlier, and I love y'all, but the fact that we wasn't playing yesterday, that shit bothered me because
Well, it should.
and like I saw 8U, Mamba Elite and Demon Elite, and I said to myself, ain't no fucking. I said, how many points been scored? I said, shit, y'all know damn well the motherfucker would have put up no points against us. And if they did, I can't say that. I don't know, but because you know me, defensively we'd have prepared for all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? It's here's what me and Mike from Greenview we was talking yesterday. They want to play us too, um, but they want to play us at the end of this month, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. With Thanksgiving, it being Thanksgiving weekend, and me going out of town, I don't know how that's gonna work out. But anyway, we was talking, and basically from a defensive standpoint in little league football, even even if you think about it in the pros, most people trying to get to the outside. Because if they run it up the middle, unless they just got it straight up the middle, they stay in the middle. But if you notice they run up the middle, guess what direction they run to? To the left or to the right? Get to the sideline, get to the outside. And if you can take the outside away, then you got to run up the middle. I know that's what you're going to do. It ain't changed the 6 years I've been coaching. And y'all been coaching longer than me. So if I take your outside away and I make sure I'm beefed up in the middle, man, come on, man. You're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me. And then now I know I'm moving up. So, yeah, you throwing the ball. Okay, yeah. I've been dealing with damn Tiny Mike for 6 years, for 5 years. Okay. This is my first year with okay, now we got to watch the pass. Okay, it was a pass, man, that, look, he caught the ball. One man took out 3 players. What can you say about that? One of our defenders, and you have defenders running each other in NFL. This shit happens. It's just the fact that them some bitches wouldn't call the shit right. Man, you know that Paul was supposed to come back. And that ain't the first pass play or touchdown that's been scored on us that's been called back. Yeah. We Santee threw the ball on us.
Right, that's right.
But Santee and Mama Elite, the only two that threw the football on her. Everybody else, because you know we put pressure. Where the fuck was the pressure? That's my biggest thing. Where was the pressure?
Yep.
And then I saw your ace bounced off the dude. I saw it. And I'm still going to question myself to this day. And I ain't saying that just because Connor Daddy in here. But I'm just still going to question myself because Connor, when he tackles, he gator rolls. And he don't give up. Hayden was bigger than Ace. But I wanted to save Hayden for offense because he play on the offensive line. If your ankle fucked up, I don't want you to fuck it up even more playing defense. Because I'm trying to save it so we can get down this goddamn field. So I need you on offense. You got sometimes, man, you're in the heat of the battle, man. Sometimes you make the tough decisions. You got to live by it, and you got to stick by it. And I stick by what I did. I have to. I have to live with it. I mean, Ace had the motherfucker dead the fucking right. But I'm always going to say, what if? I'm always going to say, what if? And I know the offense didn't do, but still. I'm always going to say, what if? Because I pride myself on playing strong. And I forgot who it was. Maybe you, Nate, or somebody I was talking to. Maybe Tam. I was talking to Tam Thursday. And Tam, the team out. K2, good morning. Hey, K2, how did my nephew do? She said, this game, you can't blame it on the coaches. She said the kids gonna have to own some of this too. Basically. They won their quarterfinals. Okay. The kid's gonna have to own some of this. He got 2 tackles. That's what I'm talking about. First time playing football. So don't tell me you can't. You can develop at a later age. I don't care who you is. You can develop with the right coaching. K2 Hoop right here in the chat. Her son first time playing football, high school football. He playing basketball all the time, all the whole time. You can develop, but yeah, I'm gonna have sometimes with decisions like sometimes I want to put it on the kids, but I have to. They can't carry this burden. They don't know how to carry this burden. I don't know. That's just me. They can't carry this burden. They don't know how. You saw them crying.
Yeah, but that lasts a hot second, and they was back out there playing, having a good time again. So,
Yeah.
it is what it is, man.
Well, how do you?
We
Dennis,
all
Huh?
how you feel about going to Atlanta
How you?
to
who
play against the Georgia team?
DJ.
who me?
Yeah.
I said bring it on. I think we need. I think if the parents uh got the courage in us to want to bring the kids back out to practice, then we should have statistical fortitude to take them kids down there and let's play, and let's do the best job we can do. Whoever we play against.
Hold up, hold up. What the
Uh,
fuck did you just say?
if they gonna show that they love you enough to let their kids go with them,
What the fuck? Testicular. Did you just make that? Is that shit in the dictionary?
yeah, fortitude. You gotta have some balls. It comes down to guts and nuts, baby. Who got the most guts and who got the biggest nuts? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And if the
Hey,
parents want
sometimes
us,
it come down. Sometimes it come down to that. But I tell you what,
Mhm.
I am so for looking forward to South Carolina versus Georgia football. That part is what I want, and they're gonna get a good team down there. I'm hoping we can go down there and win the whole thing.
Yeah.
well, we sure enough gonna go down there and put our best foot forward. We're gonna stick with our base stuff. And unless the team show us something different where we change, we're not changing. We're gonna do what we've been doing from day one, and that's where we're gonna be.
Yeah, because you perfected it. I mean, you done perfected it. You got it.
Nah, it ain't perfected.
I mean, you got it
Nah, it ain't
I
running.
perfected.
think
It ain't
I
perfected.
go ahead. This is what I was gonna say. I think what you'll do is when y'all go there, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to be a part of that. But it's about doing what y'all know you know how to do, but also trusting that what y'all been doing all year has worked. And if you need to do something outside of your norm, you can make those adjustments in game. But I
Correct.
mean, hey, those teams, the speed is what I'm looking forward to. I want to see if the Georgia teams got just as much speed as us, which I think they do. But I
Oh, they
want to
do.
see how it goes.
Yeah, I want
Say
to see
that
how we.
again.
I want to see how we stack up. I really do. And we might get a tune-up game before we go. If do the Greenview Bowl, if we because Greenview said they already got Westwood for us to play
Man,
at.
oh, I want that one to happen.
So
Gosh,
I think he
I
wants to
pray with
play.
you on that.
I think they wants to play everybody, 12U, 10U, and 8U. So
That's
yeah,
gonna be kind of rough though. Ain't it that weekend? What weekend is that?
they talking about that's the week the last weekend in this month,
Oh, they talking about after Black Friday.
Thanksgiving.
That's
Yeah,
Saturday after Black Friday.
yeah.
You think we're gonna be able to do it, pull it off with enough people in town? The thing is having people in town because that's the Clemson USC game as well.
Well, and
Mm,
that's what the thing, and that's what I was saying. Why would y'all do it Thanksgiving weekend?
I don't.
Because it's a lot of people going out of town, boy.
Yeah, but see, then we couldn't do it. It would be a good tune-up to go to Georgia if we can do it. But if we can't, then it'll be a good game to play after we get back from Georgia. So, cause
I would love the 14th. They
yeah,
should have did it December the 14th, that Saturday. That would probably been a great day because everybody's in town. The kids just got one more week of school, so that give them something to do. Just kind of practice, twice a week or something into that last week where you can maybe put in 3 days, and everybody be ready to go. I would love if they would look at
but see,
considering the 14th.
but see that weekend gonna mess me up because I done signed up to go to a bowling tournament in Charlotte
What weekend?
that weekend, the 14th.
Oh, okay.
But like
So
I
that
said,
ain't a
man,
big
it's
deal.
all.
Yeah,
So I mean, everybody got something to do. This a tricky time because a lot of people got a lot of stuff planned and going out of town and around the holidays and stuff.
right,
So,
right.
uh, that's where we at. But like I say, I feel good about it, Coach. Go back to your question. I feel good about it. I think if we can get an opportunity to go down there and we can show what we know and how we stack up as coaches as well. Not only the kids,
Yeah,
how we stack up as far as you know uh, our coaching style and how we can adjust on the fly. So that's
yeah.
gonna give us opportunity
True.
to see, and it's also gonna tell us where we need to work at.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I need to perfect that 4-4 because I know a lot of people running that, and I need to learn how to run a 4-3 and a 4-3-2. I need to learn how to run a 4-2-2 or whatever. We gotta I prefer the 4-3-2 because that still give me three linebackers and
I would love a most.
Well, we
Not to cut you off, coach. I would love to see all our kids go though.
I
I know
would
it ain't gonna happen.
you don't,
I would love to
don't
see
say that.
majority of the kids.
Nah, don't say that, boy,
I,
because you know these kids in that chat together, and them boys get to talking, and
well, I'm just saying the majority of our kids. If we're missing one or two, maybe three,
yeah,
I mean, but that's what we normally do every week anyway. But I want to see them go, man, because they need to see besides South Carolina. And these guys didn't get a chance. They got one chance. They got last year. They had that one chance when they played up in North Carolina. But North Carolina football and Georgia football, two different footballs. Am I right, Coach? Nick?
yeah,
yeah,
It's
that's
a
the
different.
truth.
It's a different breed, bro.
yeah. It's a different breed down there, but yeah,
You know, them boys. That's all they talk about, and that's what they do. I mean, we had this team when we went down to Florida, called the. It was called the Greyhounds or some shit. Anyway, when them brothers, there was a 12U team, and when them brothers stepped off the bus, they wasn't playing around. I think I mentioned this before, man. They had about 21, 22 kids. When I say they straight dogs, every last one of them. Wasn't no letdown on no side of the ball, offense, defense, or special team. When two or three come off the field, two or three went back on, and it was just as good as the ones that just went off the field. No letdown whatsoever.
and that's what you trying to
And when
get
I
to.
said, that's exactly what I want to do. Like when the Spank and Sell machine, woo mm, mm, mm. That Nate,
Sometimes it's like that.
I give y'all credit, boy. I got to give you nothing but the utmost respect. Them boys was hitting yesterday. They was bringing the wood, boy. I said, Lord have mercy, boy. Somebody get him some spelling salt. Because, boy, boy, you heard a boom. I said, oh, Lord. Somebody ain't gonna make it. Shit, that kid rolled right up and got on up and went back in the order for the next play. Because I just knew he had to hit. Somebody had to see him.
Who? Our number seven or they number seven?
Out the kid with the white helmet on the Ravens team, boy. That boy came from I mean not Mama, but damn Metro, and hit him and stuck him now. And the referee did throw the flag for illegal contact. He said he hit him in the helmet, which he did. He called him in the helmet and going down. It wasn't intentional though.
You talking about 12
But
you?
hell yeah,
Oh,
boy, that
you
shit
talking
click
about
clack. Boy.
Seminole Six?
Yeah, someone
Yeah, he
sick.
talking about yeah.
Ooh, I was standing right there looking at that shit. I said, Lord have mercy, boy. I hope that boy all right.
Boy, I heard.
And
Hey,
he rolled
oh,
up.
you talking about that flag at the end, about down there by the goal line?
Yeah,
Man, I
yeah.
heard that hit all the way down the sideline. Boy, I was down there
I'm
on the
telling you, I
other
was
end
there
talking.
looking at
I
it.
said,
I was like,
God.
Lord
I
have
turned
mercy.
around. I said, God
Ooh,
damn, who the hell? I said, what the fuck? I heard that shit all the way down on the other
that
side of
sounded
the
like two
field.
damn tractor trailers. That sounded like two tractor trailers hitting each other, boy. I was like, oh Lord.
Oh, so that was a Neo and Mr. Smith then.
Well,
Yeah,
all I
he
can tell
just
you is this:
that
he
was
rolled
DJ
out.
DJ that was his we call him DJ
Mhm.
the one with the white helmet.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he ran that thing like a champ. He got popped. He rolled out, got back up, went on back to the huddle like nothing happened. I was like, damn, boy, I felt that myself. I said, damn, son, you might want to go get your drink of water, or something.
Yeah, he's tough as nails, man, to take a hit like that one, ain't he? He
Ooh,
get he got respect all year. He came from one of them other teams, um, whatever team he came from. I don't know if he was getting playing time or he just his dad wasn't happy, and Spanky know them. I think they from the same area, and so he
Well,
came over. So I know that's his dad is just ecstatic that he came over and he's with a team that, like we told him, hey, we know how to win. You
yeah,
not across the board, no matter what. Everybody in this organization, 8 to 12, has had a great season. Now,
yeah,
getting to the playoffs is just the extras,
yeah,
incentive. But when you're talking about regular season, there's some teams that didn't make the playoffs
Correct.
Their records were 3-5 or 3-7. That's hurtful because kids still want to win, even though you might lose a game, one game or a playoff game. It still matters that hey, I was on a team that was 10-1. I was on a team that was 11-2, or we went, things like that. Their kids still want to win, and parents want to win too.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because think about it, no matter what, a lot of the top teams had good seasons, and this is across the board, but they still lost. But there are a lot of good teams in the Skyper League. I think about Greenview. Greenview lost one game in the regular season and lost yesterday. Like
Mm-hmm.
you just don't know. You can have a bad game. They lost 8-0 in the playoffs, or 6-8 or something, 6-0 in the playoffs in overtime. So that thing can go either way, and they was hurt by it yesterday, man.
Oh,
But it could
I,
happen.
I understand. I understand. I'm not. I see. The Vipers, Capital City Vipers, the 10U won yesterday. They won like I think 20, 30 nothing, something like that. So
Okay.
they still on the in Division 1. Uh,
Right.
but I'm telling you, man, I'm just excited, man. I'm glad I decided to come out this garage. Even though we talking about how our season, our trip for the state championship ended. Uh, I'm still happy about everything we're doing because I think we still bringing that fire and desire to be out there and help the young men get where they need to be. And we're gonna work on everything we got. And where we go from here, hey, the sky's the limit, man. Because tell you the truth, man, I don't know. Do you know, Nate, who y'all play next as far as 10U,
Yeah.
12U?
Yep. We 10U gonna play Holly Hill. We found
Oh,
out they
Berkeley got
won in
beat.
just huh.
Berkeley got beat.
Man, now listen, you know how that could be. That's parking lot talk. As we
Okay.
walking out, somebody
Okay.
said Holly Hill won. Now that's what I was thinking. Berkeley, that's 10U, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know
Well,
that to be true. And somebody else told us 12U that Fort Dorchester won 18-12 against, I think it was Baptist Hill or whoever that team they played. So we'll have to play Fort Dorchester again, which man, they were just as tough. But I figured we was gonna have to play them again because um, they I thought they were gonna beat that team. Um, man, I tell you.
mm. Well, one thing, if you can't say nothing else, one thing I love about this league, you're gonna play teams all around the state.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say you're a state champion, it's because you're a state champion. Because you done played teams all around the state. Ain't none of this team just right here in Columbia. You play around the state. So
Mm-hmm.
and then the beautiful thing about it, the kids that's playing now, gonna see them kids again when they go to high school.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beautiful thing. So you'll know some of the tendencies. You're gonna see some of the stuff. Now you're gonna see some kids that you playing against now that probably won't play when they get to high school. Probably won't play through middle school. Well, they gotta play high school because, like you said, down in Charleston, there's no middle school ball. So, but that's a good thing, man. So, do we have any idea where the state championship being played at?
Man, I hadn't gotten any word.
Well, one
I'm
thing
gonna
I
now.
heard Darlington at one point in time.
Well, guess what I heard? See, you see how not having that information, and I think that's the thing that they probably need to get a little bit more is just trying to say, hey, let's
Let's
put
go and lock
in
these fields
where
in, man.
you
Let's go
think
and
it's
lock
gonna be.
in.
I heard the Citadel.
Oh,
Mm.
really?
Mm.
Nah, that would be
Now,
good.
is Berkeley? Let me ask you this. I'm gonna switch subjects. I know you're talking about that. We'll talk about that where games gonna be,
Yeah.
but 8U Berkeley, uh, 8U Berkeley beat Stratford 20-0.
Okay. So they'll play Demon Elite.
Demon League.
Okay, and then 10U Holly Hill beat Berkeley 26-0. So they
Damn.
must be dang good because I'm looking at a picture of those guys, 10U, and man, that is a good looking bunch of kids. But you know it don't and they got they that's a big group. 6U Berkeley beat Holly Hill 28-0. So Demon Elite 6U, Demon Elite 8U will be playing Holly Hill and Berkeley. And
Okay.
so we
So
got look
Demon
like we
Elite.
got Berkeley.
So Demon Elite beat Mamba Elite too in the 6U.
Yeah, from my understanding,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. They beat
Demon
yeah.
Elite,
Demon
Demon
Elite
Elite won
six
both
U
of
and
them.
8U1
So everybody got put out yesterday.
for Mamba Elite. Yeah.
That hurt even more. That hurt even more. That hurt even more, man.
Oh wow, that would be powerful right there. Uh, Dave 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 County said me and some of that some of the parents were talking and looking at sending some of the boys to the same middle school. Oh my God, but do you know how a bunch of a super team you would have?
Hey man, we did it before. That ain't nothing new. If the right coach get over there at that middle school and can
Mm.
draw them kids to the middle schools, depending on what it is, I did that EL Wright, man. I plucked every when I was at EL Wright, and we won the championship. 3 out of 5 years I was over there, and I was able to pluck them kids from the middle school because I knew who could play. Thought we was dominant,
Yeah.
but we didn't have the championship like they had this year. We didn't have that.
Oh okay.
You ran your roster. You ran your roster. You won the championship. That was it. But now that they got a championship game, man, oh man, that's motivating, man.
Mm-hmm. Make
Oh,
me
it is.
make me want
Uh,
to step up.
that's the best thing. I
Yeah, but see,
coached over there a couple years ago. Uh, One of my friends called me, said, "You want to be my defensive coordinator?" I said, "Sure, I'll come over." I was
Mm-hmm.
hesitant, and but I took my talent over there and say, "Well, look, I'm gonna see what I got over here." And that was the first or the second year they had the championship, and we lost 6-0 against Kelly Mill, but Kelly Mill had all the boys from my Ravens. So I was like, Coach, I told that guy that won, boy, you got all my kids. Of course, you got a better chance to win if you got all my kids that I coached. But I would tell parents it's best to try to align your kids to go to the same middle school so
Mm-hmm.
their team can be good. Because if not, they won't be that good.
but the thing about it too, you got to have coaches on the staff that understand the youth, been around youth programs, that know who can coach and who can't. Because a lot of people, kids I picked, what came from the East Side Raiders,
Hmm.
Seminoles during that time,
Right,
the Vikings, our Vikings squad when we had our squad in Pop Warner.
right.
You know, kids that we know that got coached. That you ain't had to do a whole lot. All you had to
Mm-hmm.
do is start running what you run. They'll pick it up just like that because they've been used to playing with coaches that know how to coach.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we was dominant. I mean, we lost one game in 2 years, the first 2 years, and won the championship. And then the third year we won it. We had no, we took a year off, and then we came back and we won it again. So we run it 3 out of the 5 years I was there, we won it. And the reason we didn't win it the damn other 2 years because one, we had our star quarterback get hurt. Two, we had left. However it happened, it was like half the team instead of getting half and half, like get about half the eighth graders, half
Mm-hmm.
seventh graders. That way you have a base to start back. We didn't have that.
Nate fell out,
Yeah, I seen that.
but
But
you keep on going. I'll watch Wake Show when he come back.
yeah, but other than that, though, man, you got to have a coach that been in the at least one of your coaches that has ties with the youth programs to see who can play and know who can play and who can't. Because you'll waste your time because you're gonna do trials. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
dressing for 35 players. That's the
Right.
most the middle school can dress. If you dress more than that, half of them ain't get to play anyway. Even 35 is hard to play everybody.
Right.
But you figure if you got 11 people on offense, 11 people on defense, then you got special teams, yeah, that should take care of your 30 players. But it don't always work that way.
Right. Right. Right.
because everybody's not going to be on. You're going to have people going both ways. You're going to have people that's going to get on the field. You have some people that's going to touch the field. They might get out there in a blowout, but they ain't get out there doing no dog fight. Tell you that right now. And so all these dads that's walking around here thinking my son is this, my son is that, and all that greatness. Let me explain something to them. And I'm not saying this to be no behind or be no a-hole to nobody.
Right.
When you go to that next level and you see the talent that's out there, where this guy may have been the man on his rec team, Skyper team, Pop Warner team, AYF team.
Uh-huh.
When you go up into that middle school and you see 80 kids out there, only 35 gonna make the team.
Right.
So in 80 kids, I promise you, it's about 10 straight dogs out there. At least 10. They can do anything you need them to do. All they want is opportunity.
Correct.
So
They
the
came back
kid
from
gonna
it.
decide. The kid gonna decide what they want to do.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, you back home, man?
Yeah, I got disconnected by accident.
Hey, it happens, bro. Yeah, what I was
But
what I
what
what I
was
was
you? What
talking
was you?
about.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish that
Yeah,
point.
I was all I was talking about, man. I was trying to say, man, when these kids go to the next level, when they go up to middle school,
Hmm.
it's very important that you have a coach that's connected to. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, middle school coach is not gonna probably the head coach not gonna be connected to the community
No, he
because
wasn't. When I was at the summit, that you exactly right.
yeah,
That they had just a guy that was in the school teaching. He had got the head coach job.
that's what
When
they
I
do.
tell you he knew nothing about football except he was a big fan of, let's say, USC,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't know what to do. But because he had me, Darius, and Condi, he had guys that already have coached youth football, and we ran practice just like we ran our pop water team. So practice was good. We had everything aligned, but he was the head coach. All he had to do, basically, you be the overseer, like,
Yeah.
make sure we got a field, make sure we got, the equipment, all that stuff, and just be the head coach and let us do what we do. He did that, man, and guess what? He got all the credit for all them wins.
Yeah, and see that's the thing, and that's a good thing, but that's a double-edged sword because some coaches feel like they did it. I had a coach do that to me, and they feel like they did it, and they didn't. The reason you
Right.
win the games you winning because we getting the kids that we know can play that come up here that make you good. They was good when they where they was at, and they came up here and made it better.
Mm-hmm.
But you
So
can't win without good kids.
correct.
Coaches, listen, we won in 12U because we got really good kids. I
Mm-hmm.
always tell them 80% kids, 20% of the coaching. What we do is direct guide them on how to win. But if you can't give us every team and I could win, because the kids' skill level won't be good enough.
Right.
But if you got a good team, you can guide them. I know when you had some of your boys, Jennings, you had a
Oh yeah.
really good team back then because you just but you still that coaching came in play,
Mm-hmm.
uh, just like it comes with this 8U team we have now. We have some good kids in place,
But
and that's why that 8U team is winning.
because you still got to coach them.
You
Oh
got to
yeah.
coach them.
But at the same time, they got to execute plays too. You can only tell them what to do, but they still got it. Long as you coach them, you tell them what to do, you show them what to do, and they can do it, and you done seen them. See, it's a difference when you can say you can't do versus you can do, you just won't do.
Right.
Once we done coach you, we showed you what to do, how you supposed to do it. And now you got it, and you done did it before. Then I ain't got to tell you no more. You got it. It's up to you to execute.
Right. Right. I agree.
And for the most part, they did. For the most part, I mean,
I agree.
but that's the game. That's how the game go, boy. That's why we play the game.
I I agree. I agree. I agree. I know. I wanted to go back to like what I was saying about K2 and her son. Like he played basketball. Her son in 11th grade, and he finally found his passion. He found what he's good at, and he's turning it into something. So it's never too late to develop. Please understand that everybody that's in this chat that's on this stream understand it's never too late to develop. Never. Never too late to develop. I know plenty of football players. I think Antonio Gates didn't play football until he was in high school. I know plenty of football players that's in the NFL, that made it to the NFL that did not play football until they was in high school. And so you like right now you missed out on a lot of you missed out on a lot of fundamental stuff, but at the same time you old enough to where if you willing to be coached, you can be coached. Now that's that. Now I want to talk about everybody don't understand my mentality and why I am the way that I am. I told this man that, bruh, everybody think my mind is in every practice. My mind is when I'm in my practice, I'm in 12U practice, and I'm in 10U practice because I'm listening. I'm just listening. I pay attention. I can pay attention to the parents on the sideline. I was in communications when I was in the military, so I know how to do multiple things when it comes to listening. And this one man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I took his style and made it my own. And I'm talking about Coach Nate. They call me his protege. If you look at it, I wear the golf cap just like he do. I got a goatee just like he do. Nate had dread, cut him. I had locks and cut him. All right.
And that was one of the best things you ever
Shut
done.
the fuck up. But y'all, I told you I pay attention to everything. Nate said, "I'm a sore loser." I, they were telling Nate to dial it down. They say, "Fuck that." DJ, you had to left. This was when I had to walk back down there toward the end, right?
Uh,
They say, "Fuck that. I'm not dialing shit down." Damn it, I'm a sore loser. I hate losing. So, coach,
you up there bust they shit.
but that's how I am when I'm talking about as far as defense, bro. I don't know, but I pride myself on people not scoring on me or scoring on us. I pride myself on that. I pride myself on shutting teams out. I pride myself on because this ain't checkers, this chess. And going against Darius against Fort Jackson made me that way. And but I'm telling you, I used to hear Nate, fuck, hey, you ain't got it. Hey, what the hell is you doing? Hey, son, look here. Basketball season coming up. Now, if you want to go play basketball, you take stuff off and go play basketball. Because you tell your mom and dad at 9, you ain't got it. Those are things that I used to hear because we practice right next to him. And this is shit that he telling kids. Bro, boy, basketball coming, boy, you're soft as cotton, boy. Look here, you better toughen up. Hey, coach, what is you doing over there, man? Coach, coach, you better put some points up. Hey, defense can't do it all. I mean, this is the things that I've heard over the years now. Coach Nate. So,
Yeah.
Coach Nate said yesterday, boy, I'm a sore loser. Fuck that. I ain't dialing down shit. I'm keeping my foot on their neck. And he made me think about
Well, the only thing I would say to that, Coach, they done had enough. Let them off the hook. Let them
no,
go on. Well, the reason I say that because you need to say that for next week.
no,
You got some shit.
Yeah.
You got a bigger fish to fry.
nope.
you know.
Hey, that's true. And we end up dialing down that last minute where we took some guys out and got a couple guys in. But man, I wanted to take a stance on that. Listen, that last drive when they got on the 1 yard line, I knew I couldn't put in the guys that couldn't play. They didn't have the heart to tackle 7. They was gonna let him get in the end zone. I had to keep rolling Job, guys that's gonna tackle him. Because those other guys, I didn't want to put them in harm's way because 7 was a man child. And if you don't he bully boys, but see he couldn't bully our boys that I had in there. That's why I didn't put them guys. Them guys didn't get to play against 7 yesterday because he intimidated them. They wouldn't have tackled. They would have moved out the way. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted my guys that when they beat the last time and, they thought they put out them flyers that they going to be in the championship game and blah, blah, blah. Bruh.
They put out
Are
flyers.
you serious?
Huh?
They had flyers out already.
Yeah, they had flyers out that they were going to be the champion. They was going to be the champion They was gonna be playing at wherever the place was gonna be and to come support them. Blah blah. Dog, that was a statement to not let them score, and so that's
That's
why I
wishful
couldn't take
thinking
in.
though.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I could. Them guys didn't even get to play yesterday. But guess what?
They going to a
I would
championship.
tell their parents, your son ain't gonna tackle seven, and I wasn't gonna let him get in there and move out the way so seven could score. I needed guys that was gonna hit him to let him know, humble yourself because this game have humbled the best of them. What
Mm-hmm.
I
You got that
didn't
right.
need to do is them to score, and then he could say, "Well, we at least score." No, boy, y'all going home with that donut after going 12-0, and not 6-0. That's a different game. You win 6-0, 30-0.
Yeah, you got your ass cut.
You got your ass whooped.
Yes, 30-0.
Yeah, that's ass cut
You got your
all
ass
day
whooped.
long, and 2 or 3 times on Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I dialed it up because you got to remember there's some guys and listen, remember Fort Dorchester? Hey, you can let some of the guys, the little second team, I let them play, right? The little second team or third stringers. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
can play. Once they get down to to the 40A team going back in to kind of make it tough for them. We ain't gonna just let it be easy. Because the third and fourth stringers, they, not as skilled, not as developed. So look, you gonna get some plays.
I know you are. Yeah.
But guess what? You're not gonna get a lot of plays because it comes to pride. As long as that number 7 in there
Hmm.
yesterday, again, I'll go back to it. Now I can't put you in there 10. You ain't gonna tackle him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I would go to ask your mom and daddy, is it okay? Cause what happened? You saw what he did.
Man, that
Boy,
dog. Boy.
he hit DJ. You saw that hit, DJ. You said, "Ooh, that
Yeah.
thing was tough to jump." I
Ooh,
can't
yeah,
let
it was tough.
I can't let him do 14 like that. 14 ain't never played football before,
Right.
and he got there on the corner, and he got to go against number 7.
Oh
What he gonna
shit.
do?
Boy, look at him. DJ had done left, and I seen that. I seen that when they was down there on that goal line trying to score again on that other end.
Oh, DJ left by then.
Yeah, DJ had done left
Hey,
by the.
y'all had won. Halftime I left because I knew y'all had won the game. He don't need me hanging around there for the no massacre. It was
Oh
over with.
yeah, they got on the 1 yard line, and we stopped them from scoring.
But I'm telling you, that number 7 dropped his motherfucking shoulder, and he laid the wood to somebody, and somebody from our team, the grandmama. As a matter of fact, it was Carter, uh, Carter Durant. It was had to
Yeah.
been the grandmama. She said, "Oh, why they so rough?" I said, "That's football." I said. She said he ain't
That's
had to
how it
do that.
goes.
I said, yes, that's what he had to do. If he wanted to get extra yards, he had to hit him like that. She was like, oh my God. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I said, I tell my kids, that's what you got a forearm for. You better learn how to use it.
I know that's right.
Hey man, that's tough. That kid was like that, and he was playing like that the whole game.
Yeah. Boy, I'm talking
Even
about
with
bringing it, boy. He was bringing it.
even with that, even with that concussion that he gave himself, and the coaches couldn't see. Look at the coaches. The coaches on that side made him go back out there,
Yeah. Cause
You had
even
a
with
concussion.
concussion.
I heard Eric and them talking to Franklin, and he said, unfortunately, that they got insurance. That's on them because the coaches came over there because they was concerned about boy. The coach came over there, man. Get your ass up, and come on here, just like that.
Right.
Shake that shit off. Get your ass up, and come on back. That's what I heard he said. And Franklin said, unfortunately, that's on their insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing, man.
These coaches
I
don't care
love
about these
I,
players.
I,
Some of
I
these
I
coaches
love
don't
these
care about
kids,
these.
man.
Yeah, I love them.
I love these kids, but I don't see no kid on neither side of the ball, or whether it's we playing them or they playing against us, be injured
Yeah,
because we ain't take time to get them right to need it, to get the health care they need if something was to happen on that field, man.
That's right.
that remind me
I
of
don't
Football
give a
is
damn. I don't give a damn about no game. I don't give a damn about no trophy. Damn all that.
yeah.
that's right.
I want all my players to come to the game, play, and get up and walk away and feel good about what they did, win, lose, or draw, but they ain't good health when they leave.
Man, what you talking
Man, what
about?
you
Because
talking
that's
about?
all you got is good health.
Eh,
I never wanted to see nobody do that, man,
right.
because I was like, no, man, that's not right, man. Listen, I ain't trying to. We gonna win anyway. But by that time, the game was 24-0. I
Even
doubt y'all coming back. We ain't gonna
Yeah,
let you just run it. If that
no,
boy got a concussion, he need to be off the field.
right. Competition ain't Boy, look at a game. Don't it ain't that it don't mean that much, man. To where, and then you the coach, you ain't the parent. Oh, well, it must have been your child. It had to have been your child for you to say that. Had to be. Because ain't no damn way you gonna speak for my fucking child. And my ain't no way. It had to be his child. It had to be his son.
Well, you got to think about it like this too now. Let's just tell the truth. A lot of the teams we done played, when we go to the field, whether it's 8U all the way through 12U, most of the people at the game are from the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it looked like they had a lot of people on the sideline.
I mean, I'm just saying, it just looked like most of the games that we played, when we went, wherever we went, and we was on the road,
Mm-hmm.
most of the, they got their concession money because of the Ravens. Because all the parents showed up for the games, all 3 games. Now, we
Yeah.
got parents that got multiple kids playing on different teams, but let's look at it. You look over there, across the way, you got a handful of parents for the visiting team, or for the home team, and we packing their stadium out. How in
Yeah.
the hell does that happen?
What you talking about, Santee?
I'm talking about where we went this year.
Yeah, I ain't
That's
really,
true
I
though.
ain't really pay attention
We
to the
packed
sideline.
out. We packed out the
Every
stadium.
road game that we had, we had an outstanding following
Yeah, I
for
agree.
all 3 teams
I agree.
because everybody showed up for the Ravens. Them other teams, it wasn't that way. Their concessions, their gate, all the thing they got is because of the Ravens.
Right. I agree.
I mean, let's just be real. So, I mean,
I agree.
Oh, we
Uh,
packed it out. We packed it out now.
and yeah, and but we were talking about the injuries too, and I let a lot of stuff slide even in practice. You know, these kids they come up they crying, and I'm like they hurt, and I take them to the oh they be all right. Man, no, you can't say that. If
no,
if they
all they all
crying,
right though.
if they crying, they hurt. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Well, a lot of times they crying because they feeling hurt now. Now
bruh.
you hurt or you injured.
No, I say that
It's a
too.
difference.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of them that got stepped on and got rolled up on.
Yeah, well,
You know what
that's
I
true.
mean? They hurt. That shit. I mean, bruh, them cleats fucking hurt. Trust me, they step on my toes all the goddamn time. Trust me, I know. But you can't, for the sake of winning a game, saying, oh, "Okay, he all right." That, like I said, that had to be his child. Cause you're not gonna speak for my child like that. I don't give a fuck who you is.
I'm with you, coach. But unfortunately, everybody don't look at things the way we look at things.
That's
So,
true.
so I mean, everybody got their way of looking at things. So,
Right.
I ain't gonna say they wrong. I ain't gonna say they right neither. So, I just hope the child is all right.
Yeah, I
That's
just
all.
hope you're all right too. I would the only way to parent, I would never go to a coach about my son playing time. See, and here's the thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and Dave, I'm glad you said that, and I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna say this live on stream, and Coach Jennings and Coach Nate are here. I'm talking about my philosophy. I can't speak for everybody else's philosophy, but my philosophy is I have to see it in practice in order for it to put you on the field on Saturday.
Hmm.
If I don't see it in practice, I'm not putting you on the field because I guess what? I've listened to Coach Nate and them, and I've done it. I told y'all I pride myself on motherfuckers not scoring on me. I, but these boys get beat up in practice so much, I'm like, all right, they can handle it. I put them in the game. Every game I done put their ass in, guess what happened? They done gave up a touchdown. But I ain't mad. I ain't mad. But you see, when we get into a dogfight, why your son is on the sideline and not on the field. Now, I understand you done paid $300, but at the same time, look here, we in a dogfight. We trying to win. Now, I will put him out there to see where your child, where you can see where your child need help at. But you see that in practice. You see some kids. I mean, I had to see the light bulb go off. If I don't see the light bulb go off in practice, you not. If I put you on that field, we better be up 30-0. If I put you on that football field, the Mighty Mouses, the Sticks, and everybody else. If I put you on that football field, we got to be up 30-0. But if 0-0, you're not touching that damn field. I try to slide you in there to where I can watch you on the sideline and put you like send you on a little blitz or whatever. But I'm controlling that narrative. But some people that I know, like Mighty Mouse, bro, you cry in practice about getting knocked on the ground. So what makes you think I'm gonna put you out here and get these boys that's twice the size of the people in practice that you go against? I'm not gonna put you out. I'm not gonna. What a parent don't understand is I'm not gonna put your child out there to get hurt. This is a violent freaking sport. This ain't basketball. This ain't baseball. This football. This ain't even soccer. This is football. A mano. A put a knuckle up. What we gonna do? You know what I mean? And it's a gladiator sport. And a lot of these kids don't have a gladiator mentality. They have a PlayStation mentality. They don't have a football mentality.
True.
I coached him 1 year with Michael. He didn't want to do that. Lord have mercy. See, Mighty Mouse don't want to play football. Their mama making them play.
Well, this is the thing, man.
What's up?
You'll get a young man hurt like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess her mentality is that she hoping that he'll be out there with his teammates and he'll toughen up and he'll want to do it. Showing up don't want to do it.
Mm-mm.
You just can't show up and say he gonna do it because he here. No, he got to want to do it too. You
And
gotta have that want.
yeah, and as much
Can do and want to do is two different things.
correct.
True.
And as much as Sam will put him in the game, y'all got to understand. I'm like, man, why the fuck is he in? I'm trying to get work out of Sticks. Leave Sticks ass in here. Don't take him out. I'm trying to get his ass. Then next thing I know, Mighty Mouse in there. What the fuck? He ain't gonna do shit. Man, don't carry your ass to the sideline, man. I ain't got time to play with you, man.
Coach, you gotta get this boy a shot now. Sam just looking out for the man trying to get him a shot now.
For what? He wasting my time.
If we up, but if we up,
I'm talking about in practice. That's a waste of my time. 'Cause all he
Okay,
doing is
okay,
crying.
okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
get Sticks to work. Yeah, if we up 30 to nothing, yeah, I don't mind putting him out there. Because I already know Juju on one end and, you know, my dog's out there, but I don't mind sticking him in the middle. But in practice, this motherfucker is wasting my time in practice because all he do is cry. We,
I go
hey,
with you.
bro, I swear for God, I even tried to, me, Nate, all of us were standing over there. I said, man, he can run faster. They like, no, he ain't. He got a red line. I said, man, that boy can run faster. They didn't see it. It red line. But he ran faster, but it just
How
wasn't
old is that boy? How old is Mighty Mouse?
7.
So he got another whole year to play down with 8U.
Yeah, he do.
Well,
But
if she brings him back, which I'm pretty sure she will, because she ain't worried about no money.
No.
And that's what I love about the Raiders organization, boy. Them parents got it, boy. They ain't worried about no damn money. They'll throw that money at you. They won't play.
and complain later.
Man, they ain't worried about them complaining, but they got the bread. Most of them
Yeah.
complain before they throw it. They complain after they throw it.
Yeah,
They complain about every damn thing.
yeah.
What I like
Yeah,
about it,
I like the Raven parents because y'all right. I think they know they getting a lot of value for the money because you listen. Being good teammates, we showing them how to be good teammates. We are toughening them up as boys because I tell them all the time, listen, we ain't teaching you to be no cheerleader playing football. If you want to be a cheerleader, go cheer. I'm good with that. If you want to go be in the marching band, go be in the marching band. But what we ain't gonna do is bring that mentality to my football team because my football team, we need football players because this sport is violent and the next little boy is gonna be hitting your child. That's why I'm so passionate because listen, if you weak, daddy, mama, grandma, granddaddy, uncle, cousin, listen to me. I don't give a damn. The little boy, one of the little boys, not this year, my previous years, talking about coach, he cursed at me. 2 things gonna happen. You gonna get your ass back out there and hit him and curse back at him, or he gonna intimidate you and tell you he gonna kick your ass. That's what he told the little boy. I can't. Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to be tough because I can't help what they say to you on that field.
Yeah.
But I can do is the only thing you can do is hit him back with a football play and talk a little shit because out there, but some words gonna be said that you probably ain't saying at the kitchen table, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's life.
You know y'all. Hey, you know that game I refereed of y'all, that 8U game.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
we was at
Out there on
we was
Bird?
at- the little 8-year-old boy said, I'm gonna hit your ass next time. I'm sitting there, rep. I ain't know what to do. I just said, he said, and then you know what he told me? He said, Coach, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to say it like that. I said, Abby, damn, boy, you ain't gonna get no flag for it. Just go on back to your husband.
Yeah. Let's
He
get out there
told
and
me
play.
that. He told my coach, I ain't mean to say that like that around you. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like they say things to kids, each other, and hey man, sometimes it's grown men talk. You know what I'm saying? Meaning
Right.
he
Right.
said, like I'm gonna hit your ass next time or something. He said, but it was like this football, even for little boys, they understand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey.
Versus the ones that sheltered and don't know that football life. They kind of sheltered, got everything, and they got to understand that.
See, I'm finna put something up in the stream right now. I don't know if y'all see this. I don't know if y'all can see this. But see what I'm holding right here? Y'all see what this is?
How I get that to see you? I don't see it.
You looking at, you got to pull up the stream. Um, this is a controller.
No.
You feel what I'm saying? DJ, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
This is a damn controller. This is what a lot of them people that's playing football think football is.
God, I wish I could see what you was doing.
Oh, you pull up the stream, Nick. Can you pull up the stream? Let me. I'm
Oh,
seeing.
pull it
You on
up
your
from a
phone?
different. Oh, live stream.
Yeah.
You on your phone, Nate? Or you on the
No,
computer?
I'm on a computer.
You should be able to pull the stream up. If our
I just
host
need to.
if he send out the stream to you, you should be able to send it out. Pull it up.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Where Nate at? Where's Nate
You mean
at?
Jimmy? You ain't sending it out, Coach? You slipping, boy.
Man, shut the hell up.
Well, let me go over to my plug for my podcast. It's gonna be coming up here shortly. Inside the Sidelines, with Coach DJ Jennings. Obviously, I'm gonna have Coach Harvey, Coach Nate, guests on the show. Uh, I'm still working out all the details and everything, trying to get my platform straight so I can when I put it out there, y'all can tune in. So and basically it's gonna be some of the same. We're gonna talk about youth football. We're gonna talk about youth sports as a whole. I know Coach Nate can provide the his track experience, coaching the track and stuff like that, how to get our kids better.
Right.
So when they come out, they can be faster, leaner, stronger, harder, do the things. I know Coach Spank can do a 7-on-7 with Train to Go. So plug him, get
Yeah.
all the stuff. I know he got all the people he can possibly get, but hey, give him a plug because hey, brother do some great stuff. Uh,
I would love for him to
also,
get him, bring his ass in here one day.
but you gotta invite him. That's all. Just invite him.
He
I'm pretty sure he'll do it.
he probably in church.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey man, thank you Lord, and then he come on get on the podcast.
This motherfucker here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This motherfucker. Well, I swear. But I know y'all. I want to change subject. At
So
least
what you want to talk about?
for these last 30 minutes. Hey, what y'all think about that goddamn on fight?
What fight?
The Mike Tyson fight.
That wasn't no fight. That was a money grab.
Okay, well, what you
And
thinking?
if you give me $20 million
Coach
to
Nate,
go in there,
Coach Nate, you can see the stream now.
I'll pull it up. I'm clicking on it now.
if you give me $20 million to go in the ring, and I'm 58 years old, hell, at 53 right now, I'm going there, and
Right.
you will give me how much? $20 million? You damn right, I'm going in there, and he can win. And hey, everybody got paid. The boy got 40 million. I got 20 million. $20 million. Do you understand what that man just made?
Yeah, I agree with you. 20 million. Hey, Hero, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Why the hell wouldn't you go?
True.
I mean, hell, I take a put it here and there and run. Shit, I can run for that long
Now, I ain't gonna lie to
on my
y'all.
bad ass knees and everything. Shit.
Yeah, well, shit. You saw he was on a bad leg. Now, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I watched the stream. I was, because I do so much, and I was in SB. I was in another. I'm part of certified community, so he was doing his 3 year Twitch anniversary, 2 year, 3 year Twitch anniversary, Twitch partner anniversary. So I was in that. So I was watching the fight, but fell asleep because I was drinking and shit, taking shots, and I fell asleep. But then I woke up later on and watched the fight from beginning to end. Yeah, that's all he cared about. I mean, but I think it was some demons that he had to get out of him.
Who? Tyson?
Yeah, it was some things he had to get off of. I mean, sometimes you got to think about it, man. He was locked up for a long period of time, so he had to. Yeah, he came back boxing, but he still had to get that like Rocky said, he got to get that itch. You know what I mean? Out of now, $20 million. Now I don't know how much money Mike was broke, but you know Don King robbed that motherfucker. So um
He, he wasn't the only one Don
yeah
King robbed. Don
yeah
King been robbing motherfucker for years.
yeah he fucked Muhammad Ali so bad, goddamn boy. Look here, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But uh
Is he still alive?
who?
Don King.
I think so.
Last time I was down in Florida training some guys with some NFL guys, and guess where? And I happened to go into Cracker Barrel and saw him there,
Oh, okay.
and he had
Really?
Yeah, he is.
a
Okay.
chain. This was a couple years ago. Now, and he was down in maybe I was in West Palm Beach, Boca, Florida, and he was down there, and man, he definitely. I don't know if he was kind of like
Flamboyant.
yeah, but it was like he was just I'm saying it just like a regular Joe, but he kind of had on like a whole bunch of chains and America is great and all kind of American stuff, like a jean jacket kind of thing. He was just looking kind of crazy, like
Donald
out
Trump.
there.
Donald Trump is
Yeah,
like he support Donald Trump.
sort of kind of like that. It was like it was funny, man. But he was alive now. I think he's still alive because that was just a couple years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, to piggyback about what you say about the fight, listen, man, Mike was great, but it's always gonna be interesting to see it because we've all loved Mike when he was at his peak, right?
Yeah.
Even
Right.
though he his troubles. I mean, we all go through life itself.
Yes.
But the thing about Mike in his role as a boxer was that dude.
Yeah.
So that man, it was great just to see him out there. But we know at 58, heck, he ain't swinging like when he was at 20,
Right.
28.
Yeah. Hell no.
And who
So,
and who's to say they told him not to?
but I do think it was for money. I mean,
Yeah.
$20 million. Hey, you need as many eyes as you can just to make the money. But I thought it was great just that he was able to come out there and do that at 58. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
He
in his
last
50s,
that
you're
man
able to
lasted
box.
8 2-minute rounds.
Do you know how to? Hey, have any of y'all ever been in a boxing ring and just tried it for one round?
Hell
Yeah, I
no.
did.
I ain't tried
I
that
did
It
shit.
it.
is very,
I
very
was
hard.
at I was stationed at Camp June. I got into what they call the smokers tournament at Camp Johnson. Guy was there teaching us how to box.
Uh-huh.
I got in my first damn match.
And got your ass whooped.
No, I didn't get whooped because I ain't stay. I got the hell out of there the first round. I'm done. Man, I ain't running that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and get beat on like a punching bag. Man, you got to be crazy.
I mean, but Coach Jennings, you can't go to the boxing thing and be drinking and call my told you gonna box.
No, 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 no. This when I was young, dumb, and you know the other part. But
And
anyway,
and still full of
uh, yeah, and just crazy. And I call myself gonna get in there because I want, I want. I think I got a rope dope. I can do what they do on TV. No, this different. Now I had a partner named Crenshaw. That Crenshaw has big ass hands. The boy boxed the whole time. He's a Marine Corps. He stayed in the Marine Corps 8 years. He boxed the whole time. He stayed at Marine Corps base, Camp June, because they would send him all over the world to box. And that's all he did the 8 years he was in.
hell yeah.
That's all he did. Whatever unit he went to, he went, he boxed, he trained.
That's it.
Boy was good at it. That's what he did.
And he boxed for the Marine Corps.
That's what he did. Yeah.
So yeah,
Fortunately,
yeah.
I got to be in police. I get to go around and ride around a little white car with blue lights on top and pull people over. And most time you see me, it's a bad thing.
Oh man. Most time they see you wasn't shit going on. Half time your ass ain't wanna be out there. Y'all motherfuckers just
Well,
sitting back there eating donuts and shit. Y'all don't be doing shit. Fucking with people.
see here y'all go. Here you go. Here you go. Ain't nobody fucking nobody. Stop fucking with us. You think we want to pull you over? Hell no. If I can ride around and not to bother nobody, that's a good 12 hours for me. But when I had to do my work, I had to do my job. I had to do my job.
Well, yeah, I understand that. I mean, I ain't take nothing away from that. I ain't take nothing away from that. You did your job.
Yeah.
You did your job.
But yeah, I don't. But I think it was a money grab. Like I said before, I think it was a money grab, man. And I'm glad Tyson was able to come out, get his money, get his
Yeah.
bread. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't injured out of it. So hey, man, that's a good thing.
But he ain't have his legs either, so he had that knee brace on. So I heard he tweaked his knee in practice. So
Well,
and
show
Hey
must
man,
go on, brother.
let me ask you, man. Were y'all able to catch any other games yesterday? You see USC man pulled off a back and forth. That Lenore Sellers kid is something serious, dog. I went personally and watched him play a couple games. I said I got to go see this kid play
uh
in
huh.
high school. And when I saw
Mhm.
him play, I was like, this dude is the real deal. And then I went to the championship game and I said, well, I'm gonna see him one more time, make sure he legit. I went and saw him dominate that game, and I was like, yo, man, this kid right here he like that.
Yeah.
He can throw, he can run, and people don't understand. They don't give him enough credit at throwing the ball, but man, I really like that kid, man. I think USC found a gem with him because think about it, he just a sophomore and he having a lot of success early.
Yeah, sophomore. I thought he
Well,
was a
that's the thing
freshman.
about it too. No, he's sophomore.
Oh wow.
No, he is a freshman. No, he's
Well,
a freshman.
he might be a redshirt
Red
freshman.
shirt. Yeah, he a red shirt. I think he a red shirt freshman. But one thing about him, man, the kid is agile, mobile, and can and put the ball down the field, and he good on his feet too. He can run the ball, man. When
Lamore's
you
brother is
that
nice too.
talented, well, when you can run the ball and you can throw that thing, and you accurate with it too. I mean, he put the ball on the money. He
Yeah.
put you right on the numbers. So just seeing him play, and I thought me personally, I thought when they went down the first time and they scored, they left too much time on the clock for Tennessee, which they did. But with the time they had left, hell, he marched back down the field, score again. So shit, I'm like, oh, okay, it is what it is.
But
Cause Nate, remember me and you and Coach Hart, we were sitting here and we was talking. He said, man, they mess around and lose that game. It's gonna be that play the reason they lost. It didn't come down to that because them guys marched that ball right down the field, scored touchdown like it wasn't nothing, man. So they can score at will when they want to, and they playing against one of the good teams in the nation. So and in the SEC, let's just be honest, man. Every weekend, it's a playoff game. You fight for
Man,
your
ain't
life in
it
the SEC. Every
yeah,
every weekend.
tough? Tough. I mean, Tennessee, Georgia yesterday. I look at the standings and I'm like, yo, man, 12 teams I thought was a lot. But when I look at it, I'm like, yo, man, 12 teams not a lot because it's a whole bunch of good teams
yeah.
that could make it, and you not gonna be undefeated. It's gonna be 2 and 3 lost teams that's gonna get in these 12 for the playoffs. So
Hey, hey, Peaches, how you doing?
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
They're gonna be some teams,
Speaking of track
deep teams.
guys, glad to see Nick Harbour getting some burn.
Hey, man, Nick, he's getting there. He's learning how to be a football player. If he could translate that speed on that football field. Listen, I watched him run. He ran against my kid. I had a kid, Nigel Ankrum.
Uh
He's at
huh.
the University of Tennessee, and we got a chance to run against Harbor and in the AAU championship. And thank God I was able to coach Nigel up, and we beat Nicholas Harbor.
Hmm.
But I saw Nicholas Harbor run a 10-2, 10-3. We talking about a 6'5". Uh, uh, he was playing wide receiver and defensive end.
Uh huh.
He was better at defensive end than wide receiver, but he wanted to be a wide receiver. But he has world class speed, brother. That's like Usain Bolt playing football. That's what kind of kid he is
Oh wow.
And that's what type of brother you need right there. You
Oh
saying
yeah.
ball speed? Woo, woo.
on the football field.
Lord have mercy. That mean he get it, he gone. He like a Montre Miller. Cause Montre Miller was
Hey,
that good too.
that's right. Yeah,
When
DJ.
Montre get
Montre.
that damn ball, when Montre used to get that ball, look, we played the summit. I know we jumped the subject. But
Yeah.
we played Summit in middle school,
Uh-huh.
and I told the coach, I said, whatever we do, don't kick it to Montre. Said Montre get his yards, let him pitch. I said they can pitch it to him. He can run it from the line of scrimmage, but you cannot kick it to him on the kickoff because he gonna blister you. We ain't got nobody on our football team faster than that boy right there. I'm telling you right now, he's coaching boy. We ain't got nobody out there faster than him. So we mess around and kick that ball to that boy. And what he do? Took that son of a bitch back and scored. And he walked past me. He ran past me and said, "How you doing, coach?" I said, "You look someone." But I knew it.
What?
And he scored on us. But that was too late then because we was already up 30 nothing. But anyway, and
But
his
yeah, he
daddy was
was
like,
that fast.
that boy had lightning. When I say catch that ball and go, if he get it, he gone. I'm gonna tell you right now, because he gonna find the hole. He just was that
Yeah,
damn good.
he was
And
like
I
that,
mean, that's
wasn't
in
he?
middle school. And then high school, he went a couple of high schools, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
But coach, this is the thing. When you tell me how you feel about this, parents have to understand when you got a good player, let them go to a high school and let them stay there.
Yes.
Stop moving kids all over the place trying to put them with the right. I don't know what's going on, man. And I said this and I got in trouble for it because people say, well, that might be what you need to do with your kids. Don't worry about my kid. Yeah, but this is the thing. When you got two, three high schools, and this might be the thing now, I don't know. Because with this NIL stuff going on, you might be trying to get your money up. And if that's what you're trying to do, that's all right. But I know during my time when my boys were going to school, I told them, y'all choose one high school, and that's where the hell you're going to stay. Because you're not jumping all over the damn place. Wherever you're going, if you want to play and you deserve to play, then you go out there, you bust your ass, you start. If you don't, then your ass ain't going away. You're gonna be right there until you do. Because you ain't running on I'm not going running behind you all over the damn you wanna go to Westwood or you wanna go to Blackwood or you wanna go to damn Spring Valley or you wanna go to Ridgeview. No, we ain't doing all that dumb shit. We're not dancing from school to school. That ain't something we're gonna do. I had two boys go to Spring Valley, I had two boys go to Westwood. I
Mm-hmm.
said, well, look, you going to Westwood? I had my son come to me from Spring Valley. He said, well, Dad, Coach such such said I can do this and I can do that. I said, well, Coach such hell. You at the Valley, if you supposed to be there, you supposed to play football. You do what you need to do to get on the field. If you don't, then your ass don't deserve to play anyway. And that's
Correct.
how it went. Now, that was before the NIL deal. Now, I don't know how that shit going now. Because I seen kids move from one school, they play at one high school, and they'll move over here and go somewhere else,
Show my
and then go
age.
somewhere else. And hell, you look at your damn resume. Hell, you got four different high schools. By the time you graduate, you don't play four different damn high schools.
Like Bullet Bob Hayes.
Yeah, I think the thing about high school, I like to tell people is that you got to really talk to the coach and find out what their plan is because there's some high school coaches around here that can't coach and they ain't got no kids' best interests at heart. They jealous of kids. High school coaches, why would they not want to help kids be better than they are and put them in better situations?
Must be talking about
You
Spring
gotta
Valley.
be with coaches that help kids and want to help put them in a situation where if they're good in football, that they get an opportunity to get a scholarship, whether it be at, you know, a top school or just a lower level school, but at least
Hmm.
putting them in a situation to help better their career future, right? But I don't
Right.
know, man. I agree with you. You got to find that one school, and hopefully you can. But see, DJ, the thing that hurts is that not it is that is some kids move. Think about this. I ain't got nothing against Ridgeview, but uh the kid that
Okay.
transferred to Gaffney, he was a quarterback. Gilmore, he's
Hmm.
at Gaffney, quarterback. But if Howard's son is the quarterback, but he was a quarterback too, so it put him in a situation where he may not was gonna get to play at Ridgeview, because
Right.
they had their quarterback. They in the same, I think he might be a year older. But then it makes some of the parents have to make a choice where maybe I have to move my kid because he might not get an opportunity.
Right.
And
And I
so, you know what I'm saying? So I think that part is another part why some people transfer because, shoot, man, if you got four receivers and you number five, you might not even see the field.
I
Well,
got
that's true.
we got one.
Well, what?
Hold up, we got one parent. DJ. Okay, we figure. I forgot who that is. Um, we got Dave County saying he hate when Martin took over at Blythewood. Talking about he moved his son from linebacker to old line. He fucked up a lot of shit at that school.
Well, one thing I want to say while we talk about this, and I'll put this out there. I don't know if you listen or not. Coach High, man, I seen Coach High at the game last week. I think his grandson was playing with Lightfoot 6U, and it was real good to see this brother, man. We done had some battles, man. We done won, we done lost, but that brother has been good. I know he recovering. I think he had some medical condition, but it was just good seeing him and his wife. So I just want to send shots out to that brother, man. Good dude, man. Real good guy.
Man, I ain't seen Coach High in a long time,
Yeah,
man.
he was at the game last week. He was there
What?
early, and he never leaving
Where
on.
at?
He left at our stadium over there, Ridge. I mean over there on Northeast. He was there. I went and shook his hand, man, and
What?
talked to him. He recovered. He had some medical conditions going on and everything, but it was good to see him, man. Out of the game, man. Glad to see his grandson play. See his wife and everything, man. They're doing good, so that's all right, man.
Man, I ain't
Hadn't
seen
seen him in a
that
long
brother in a
time.
long time. He used to
Yep.
coach Pop Warner, man. Real
Yeah.
good dude.
Yeah.
Real good coach.
North
Uh
Springs. North Springs. Yep.
North Springs, man. Yep, his son Trey was real good quarterback, wide
Yep.
receiver, played basketball really good. Man, I hate that I missed him. Get a chance to see him.
Yep. He was at the
He
game
know
last week, man.
who you was and remember you?
Yeah. Well, he had suffered a stroke.
Right.
I think he really recognized who I was, but he recovered. He doing good, man. So he hanging in there. I ain't gonna put
Good.
his business out there, but I mean,
I got you.
he a good dude, man. Real good guy, man.
Good
Got a
guy.
lot of respect for the guy. Always was just straight up. Now, if you was good, you was good. But if you wasn't real good, he'd tell you. So,
That's
retired from the
right.
army.
That's right.
All
Military
the
guy,
veterans,
veteran.
military guy, veteran. So just a good guy, man. And I just want to get some shots out to him, man. Just good seeing him, man.
God, I wish I could call him, man, and talk to him. But and see, that's another good youth coach, man, in the community. Coach High, he was a blessing to these young guys. He did a
Yep.
lot for the guys. There are a lot of good coaches around here that help the youth. There's a lot of good coaches in high school, but we need more, and we need more continue to help the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to push that narrative. There should never not be a time where we're not helping the kids achieve their goals and the goals that their parents have set forth. Because parents need help too. It still is we are a village.
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all think that that's what we doing right now with the Ravens? We being a village. We
Yeah,
helping
man.
parents to keep their kids safe.
And keep them off the
And
streets.
all we need for our parents to do is keep bringing them kids to us, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keep bringing them kids to us. Hey, get out your feelings, cause we said it all the time, man. Coach Nate, the 12U, 10U, and 8U. But the 12U preaching more than man, get out your feelings. It ain't about you. It's about your child. It's about working with your children, making sure your kids where they need to be. These
Right.
young men,
Yeah.
and most
That's
of them
right.
young black men.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's just be honest. Let's just go on out here. Let's take care of our boys, man. Let's make sure these boys, when they go to the now, what they do when they leave you, that's on them.
Right.
But it ain't
Right.
because they don't know. They know.
Yeah.
They know what they should do. They know how they're supposed to do it, and we're gonna make sure. Hey, if they hang with us, we're gonna make sure they they respect. One, they're gonna be respectful. Two, they're gonna know how to play, and three, they're gonna do anything you ask them to do. If you tell them right now, I can't tell you what you're gonna get at the next level. I don't know. I hope you get what you need, but I can't promise you that. All I can tell you is this: we're gonna do whatever we can to make sure you in a good position to win. Put
Right.
yourself in position to win,
Yeah.
setting
I agree.
yourself up for success. That's all we can do.
I
That's
agree.
it, man. And it's great to do that. It's great to want the best for these kids. Um, I think we got a great journey coming up here with this 8U team. I'm excited because
Hmm.
it always come back to 8U. Our 12U team, if we win the championship, listen, I have completed a
But coach, let me
phenomenal.
correct you. No, I ain't gonna tell you. Ain't gonna say that. Not if. When you win this 12U championship, when you win it,
Hmm. Y'all gonna win that, man.
now you win it. I don't see nobody
I
stopping
hope,
y'all.
I hope so, man. I'm always still uh prep like we the underdog. I've never not prepped like we were the underdog.
Yeah.
Even
I
when we
mean,
go
but that's
against the
our
team that's
philosophy,
not
though.
good.
And that's across all three teams.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't understand my motto and my mantra. I say always the hunter, never the hunted, but we're still the underdog. A lot of people don't understand what that means. I mean, you got to be the hunter. You don't want people chasing you. You want to be. You got to still be chasing people. You got to be. See, we was you got to be chasing and not being the chaser. But yeah, you got to be the chaser and not the chasee. You know what I mean? So but you got to be humble about it. So we have to prepare because to be a good hunter, you still have to hunt and you still have to prepare to be a good hunter. That's all that means, and that's how I play. That's my philosophy. I'm look. I'm coming at you, but I'm not gonna take you for granted. I'm not gonna sleep on you. That's what
No,
that means. I'm not gonna
and
sleep
we
on you.
can't do that.
Correct. But
But y'all got me checked because I thought Brooklyn was gonna be that team out the upper state.
that
But
what
it
I
looked like
heard.
Holly Hill. Looked like Holly Hill was the team.
Excuse me. I think it's a disgrace that 0-10 Spring Valley made the state playoffs. What happened to the competition?
Hey man, it's just like anything else. It's about money.
Is that DeAndre?
Yeah, they made the playoffs. You know why they made the playoffs? Because the brackets say, look, I need 16 teams to make the tournament, right?
What what are we talking about here?
We went, I guess my son asked a question about the high school playoffs
Oh,
and
I
why a
got you.
0 and, a 0 and 10 team made the playoffs. Well, Nate, and like y'all know, in certain brackets, you have to have 16 teams.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought you had to at least win two region games to get in. Now ain't no telling what took place, but the Valley
Politics.
got in.
Politics.
But you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna have to go play a head bustle, and that'll be over with. Because if you ain't winning the regular season, you damn sure ain't win the playoff.
Well, Spring Valley lost. I don't know how they got in. I was gonna look at that to see. But I can tell you this: not to win any games and get in, that's kind of ridiculous. But I can see it happening if. Remember, it's not ridiculous if a team got booted out being ineligible, and
Correct.
then they just moved the next team up. So
And that's
they
probably what
did
happened.
play. They played Ridgeview and they got beat. They just played this past weekend.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, oh, they're out then.
Yeah, they just played Ridgeview, got beat 40 or 50 to set 6 or 7, something like that.
Well, we knew they wasn't supposed to be in there anyway, but I mean that ain't unfortunate. I mean that ain't nothing new. Teams that make the playoffs shouldn't go in. Just like my little small school in
Right.
Virginia, up there in Nottaway County. We I think we finished like 5-4 or something like that. We had a
Right.
game or something get thrown out because I guess he got suspended. Some team got suspended, whatever. Well, we had to go up to this place called Burton or whatever place called Panthers. And we hung around for a long time. The score ended up being 47-41. And we had a chance at the end to try to tie the game or go ahead. Never happened. Referees took the game from us. Throwing flags, had about 10, 15 flags down. It was a bad call game from the gate. But at the end of the day, Burton won, so they moved on. But like we say all the time, when you let the referees decide the game, you suspect.
Man, look here.
You, you cannot let the referees decide the game.
Hell yeah, and I got away from my own fucking philosophy. You talking about you got away from yours? I got away from my own fucking philosophy when I said I'm not gonna let no referees decide no fucking game. Why I'm so far?
You go,
I'm still hot mad about that shit, man. I don't want to talk about
yeah,
no more
coach,
about
you
no
can't
fucking
be mad
referees.
about it because
Man, fuck
you
that shit,
can't
man.
beat yourself, keep beating yourself up about something that doesn't happen.
But
That
but
shit was last week.
but here
We'll
it
never
is.
move forward looking back.
Yeah, I understand, but I hate just when I think about it, I just hate. I can't use the word that I want to say, but I hate BNs and FNs. So you know, I hate that shit, man. And I hate, but I'm
Uh,
glad you got what you deserve. I'm glad your whole organization got kicked out of. I don't mean it ain't no hate or nothing. It's just y'all shady. You even tried to cheat at the 10U, trying to put players in the
Yeah, put
game that
players
wasn't on the
in that you
motherfucking
know
roster.
went on your roster all year long. Now you try to put people in. You know better than that.
Man, don't
And you
cheat to
know we're
beat
gonna
me.
see that.
Yeah, don't
But you
cheat to
ain't
beat
got
me.
to do that. If you
Yeah,
can coach,
if
if
you
you
can
can coach,
coach, right?
if you can coach, then you should be able. Hey, I line my best 11 up. You line your best 11 up, and we go for what's real.
Yeah, first
And,
half
and,
you.
and whatever and whatever happened, let it happen. But that's what it is.
Hey, first, hey, we made second half adjustments. We went back to our base stuff. Defense. I mean, man, look, don't cheat to
Because if
beat
you
me.
try, but my thing is this: if you try to do that, then what make me think you ain't did that then?
What? And then, like I said, who's to say we wasn't playing against a bunch of 9-year-olds? We don't know how. I mean, where they fall at? You know. I just think I told you I take this team, man. I tell you I would go to war with this team. I would go to hell and back with this team. And Nate see the talent on this team. I mean, when you've been with these boys since they were 5 and 6, I basically you're coming on now, but I basically me and Sam, and then you add in Ty, and then you add in Alec. But me and Sam basically taught these boys how to play football. And then you adding into the mix the more seasoned coaches like Coach Nate and Spanky coming down there.
Hmm.
But we basically taught these boys how to play football. It just so happened that we sent them up to the next level so the coaches can teach them to build on the foundation that we started. It's just that with this, we gonna build the foundation that we started. We gonna build this house on this foundation here. We just got some extra builders to come in, like Nate and Spanky.
Yeah.
True.
But the OGs, they've been hanging around this league for a
Number
couple
two
of
is
days.
there with you.
They've been around 2 or 3 days now.
Yeah,
So you know,
but boy, I mean, I just believe in this team, man. Like, and Spanky and them see it. This team, boy, is it. And look here, who's to say we're not gonna get more people to come in and build on this foundation? Get a bigger
well,
offensive
I'm
line.
telling you right now, the Ravens organization will explode in Skyfall, and I'm telling you why. A lot of the parents see how the organization ran. They see how good they are. They see just the pre, the pageantry on Saturday mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, man. You come to a stadium. These brothers got their own music. They feeding everybody well. Ain't no disruption. Ain't no fight. Ain't nobody acting stupid. Everybody out there for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in this Skyfall League, let's just be honest. They done had a rough going. Let's just be honest. When you can come to a stadium where you got all kind of, you got security, you got your people out there, they out there doing what they're supposed to do. They come play, win, lose, or draw. We win, we lose, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody get in the car, they go home, everybody safe. That's saying a lot for a team that just started this program, just started this in this league, and how
Mm-hmm.
they run things, and the people that's in charge of it. So now you and I both know. Hell, let's just talk about yesterday. I know that you probably see it, but man, that damn 12 over there on the other side in the Division 1,
Uh-huh.
Flowtown,
Oh,
and
them
the
some big, them,
Outlaws.
but we on the
Oh,
side.
they were fighting, acting a fool.
Yep.
Craziness, personal foul. People got thrown out the game, ejected from the game.
Oh yeah.
All kinds of foolishness going on over there.
But that's the kind of shit that I don't want to be a part of in D1.
Well, then you
Yeah,
got
me
parents.
neither.
Then you got parents on the book. You showed me a text yesterday where you got parents that done left one organization, going to another organization. Now they ain't happy over there. Now they raising hell about everything else.
I mean, but
Well,
let's talk about that. Now I don't mean to cut y'all, and I apologize,
right,
but
right.
because that shit about to piss me the fuck off too. Because what do you want for your child? Please tell me what do you want for your child, and Nate can speak
Yeah,
on
because
this.
you didn't make your mind up. You didn't
Eh,
make your mind up.
That part, but Nate can speak on this. Okay, you saw speed. You talked. You see, it's like Adam and Eve and the snake in the garden. So all right, you got the snake out there saying, "Well, your child come over here, he can do this and do that." But then your child get over there, your child just as fast as what they already got. So what's that gonna do for your child? If you got you 4th, 5th on the damn depth chart, you fall down. With us, you was the number one fucking running back, cause
You're
Ethan was the
being number
number,
one.
cause Ethan was the number 2 running back, but Ethan was the quarterback, so you was the number one fucking running back. What the fuck do you want from your child? I mean, this is an offense where I don't want my
He
guy.
said,
He ain't
did
want
he
to.
tell you?
He ain't want his
He
child to take all that pounding. Okay,
Right.
Nate, am I lying? Nate
what
can
he
speak on
said.
that. He ain't want his son to take all that pounding.
So you took your son off the team, took him somewhere else. Now he fifth, sixth, seventh, maybe eighth on the damn depth chart. He ain't get no burn. Now you mad and you still mad. So what's gonna make you happy?
I don't know. I seen some of the other chat coaches call him out. I said, "Won't you start coaching?
Damn right.
Won't you come out here and coach?"
I agree. I agree. Cause all these daddy ball coaches who think that it's easy just to come out here and just do this because hey, it's just something to do. No, it's not easy. Ain't nothing easy about this because if it was easy, everybody be doing it. Don't know everybody do this. The coaching community is a very small community. Am I right, Nate?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a very small
Uh,
community.
very, very hard to do. Sometimes you just got to have one-on-one conversation with parents to let them know because sometimes parents don't know, man. You can't blame parents. Sometimes people get in their ear
Mm-hmm.
and they make bad decisions based off just listening to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people on my track team uh, that somebody get in their ear. Now I didn't train the kid the whole time and got them where they need to be, but they see that there's greener on the other side. Okay, that's the way you feel. One thing I ain't gonna do a wicked thing. Next man up on the team that I can help. Because the one thing I know, all y'all gonna get older and the next kid gonna come. We
Mm-hmm.
got to just remind parents, man, you need to stick in your situation. You're not in a bad situation. You trying to put yourself in the situation as a grown up instead of letting the kid develop.
Mm-hmm.
The
Exactly.
kid he's starting. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that part where they trying to rush the process. Nah,
Exactly.
you good. Kid is in a good situation. We always can, make improvements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But parents should allow their kid to be in that situation, grow, develop, and get their chance.
I agree.
And that's the main thing,
Not
man.
just run to the next team, and then you in a worse situation. Your kid is not even in the top. They're not even getting the ball none now. At least they were getting the ball some,
Mm-hmm.
but then you go to a situation they not getting it. That's where parents got to just say, "Let me get another opinion to make sure," because you might put yourself in a situation that's not good.
But
The
see,
thing about it, you got to give. I would say this: get a head coach opportunity, man. If you saying something that you don't like, and you saying, "Hey, I feel like this, I feel like that," well, at least get a head coach opportunity. If you don't talk to the head coach talk to you, say, "Well, I'm making changes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that."
yeah,
Get it, get it, get a man an opportunity. If you saying no, the hell with it, I'm going. Well, go. But then stick with what you did. You did that, not him.
correct,
Your son ain't had a thing to do with it. He only gonna do what the parent tell him to do.
correct. But see, I think this is one of them situations where sometimes the mom said, "Well, I let him deal with that." I think one time, sometimes you need to see, be like, "Look, I think this is what's best for him because guess what? He's with all his friends, and you winning, and he's playing. I mean, you getting playing time. You know, I, that's just I don't know. It's just I think sometimes some parents want more for their child than what the child want from themselves.
Well, the parent don't play for them. Kid play. And a lot of times we have to step back as parents and say, look, hey man, whatever they do is what they do. Now, I would tell you this: my kids grown and gone. But when my boys played over at Spring Valley, I had Devin playing. They put Devin at nose tackle.
Mm-hmm.
They had Darren playing linebacker. He was there right there, saw Channing Tindall. When Tindall came out the game, he went out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, why the hell this, that, and the other? And I was talking smack and all this shit. Now, one of the defense coordinator told me, he said, Darian, one of the smartest linebackers I got play for Spring Valley. I said, well, shit, I can't tell it. You don't know we're playing. Now, we in Conway, playoff game. Channing didn't play that game. Channing was down. He had some kind of little nick or whatever. Darren went out there. My son, I recorded the game. I see why his ass didn't play. And I tell my son that to this day. We sat here right in his garage after the game. Now, they won the game.
Uh-huh.
They won the game. They went on the advance with that Fort Dutch and got their ass ran through.
Mm-hmm.
It was 45 to nothing first fucking half. I got in my truck, brought my ass back to the house. Man, I ain't sitting there watching this bullshit. Y'all ain't won't play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but what I would tell you from that is we sat here and watched that Conway game. That's sad. I said, son, come on here. Let me show you something. I said, see, everybody want to play. See, big time players make big time plays in
Dave,
big
it's
time
coming.
games.
It is coming.
I said, but this the problem. See, you said you should be out there. Man, my son out there diving at the quarterback legs and shit and doing all kind of bullshit, missing fucking tackles and shit. Do you wonder why your ass ain't get in? I said, that's why your ass get in. I can't even talk to the coach. Huh? That ain't got shit to do with the coach. That's your ass. Then we ain't gotta watch. No, we gonna watch this shit. You don't have me up in that goddamn cold watching this bullshit. You talking about you need to play. You why you can't film don't damn lie. I'm sitting here watching the damn film. You got your ass whooped. That's to tell the truth. Now this is my son. Love him to death. But I'm gonna tell him the truth.
That's right.
Yeah.
Film don't damn lie.
Well,
Film, hey brother, film don't lie. That's hey. Once a parent watch film and see that they kid whiffing and missing 6, 7 tackles,
boy, look here.
what you gonna tell the coach? Well,
Hey,
no man, you got to make plays. There. You know how this thing go.
boy,
The better they get, the better they are, the more they play. But you telling me I got to keep playing them and they gonna miss all the tackles?
I told
Yeah, well,
I told Durant yesterday. I said, "Boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I missed Carter Saturday." He said, "Well," I said, "Boy, I don't know what happened." I said, "But boy, when I tell you, we had a linebacker that went up there, and I said, cause the one thing I know about Carter would have stuck his head up in there." I said, "But when we got linebackers, you see that motherfucker took off, boy." I said, "He full head of steam." Why are you reaching for this motherfucker's arms instead of getting up in there trying to tackle this motherfucker? Y'all already know who the fuck it is. And I'm saying to myself, but see, that's sometimes when a parent want more for the child than the child want for themselves. But then you got to understand the limitations that your child have. And tackling, I don't know. I might have to put his ass on offense because defense ain't it.
but
But,
whom?
but where we gonna put him at on offense? Say what?
Who? Who?
Say what?
I said, who you want to put on offense?
We'll talk about that offline.
Shit.
I don't know. Sometimes, hey, you might just you might just need to go ahead and hang them cleats up and go on, play some basketball or keep on or start cutting
I'm
hair,
tell you right
making
now,
start.
no, we ain't doing that. We gonna make football players out of them. They might
Bruh,
not touch the rock. They ain't gonna touch the rock, but they they can at least hold a position on the line. I don't know, man. But
bruh, you run
the thing
straight,
about it is,
bruh, you run straight up in there, and all of a sudden you ain't in the middle no more. You on the side trying to tackle this motherfucker. Please tell me how you got free reign to this motherfucker, and all you had to do was just goddamn go at his legs
well,
or something.
this is my thing. If all you got to do is hold on to it, just hold on. The cavalry coming. Just hold on.
Man,
It
well,
ain't about you making the tackle. It's about you getting there, slowing him down, so everybody else come make the tackle. I understand it,
yeah,
but I mean,
I
because
know,
our mentality, we got that hyena
yeah,
mentality.
we do.
Everybody can let me hammer to the ball.
Hmm.
Now, most of the time, we'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people to the damn ball. And that's where it should be.
Postman, you think you slick? You got me. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Postman, thank you, man, for that raid, man. I appreciate you. Let me, hold on, let me do it. Hey, appreciate that raid, man. Welcome in, Raiders, man. Hey, welcome to the Coaches Corner. We in here, we chopping it up, having a little fun. We gonna be here for a little. We just having fun right now. We just chopping it up. My football team ain't got no game today, so I don't give a damn. Redskins ain't got no game. I mean, the Commanders don't have a game today, so I really don't care. But man, Postman, thank you for sharing your stream with me, man, and coming in here. We just topping it up, man. So thank y'all for coming on up in here. All right, now what you were saying, Coach?
I'm just saying, man, we're going to be all right, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
not going to be the, I use my son as an example. But that just lets you know that when we take film of these games and we are watching the film, we break the film down, we seeing who doing what.
mm-hmm.
Film don't lie.
Film don't lie.
So parents get out there and say, well, my son did this, my son did that. Why my son did every time he touched the ball and this and that and other? Yeah, it's a reason that certain kids touch the ball all the time and certain kids don't.
Right,
It is what it is, man. Because
right.
the kids, especially when we in the crunch and everybody assholes get tight. Hey, I'm gonna go with my players that I know
Okay,
gonna get me
Postman.
where I need. That done already showed me
I
they gonna
mean,
get me what I need.
yeah, but Coach, we still had the misdirection, and we still had the misdirection. We ran out. We didn't. We wasn't running one
Yeah,
person.
but we had other things too. We
Yeah,
could have
but
used.
I mean, we just wasn't running one person, two people all the time. Though we had misdirection. The ball went
We,
in different people's hands. So
we
that's
could have did a lot. We could sit here and Monday morning quarterback
yeah,
and talk about what we could have, should have, would have, would have. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So our goal as a coach staff is not to get in that situation no more.
right. We gonna play. We gonna run our offense.
So
And if we have to switch, I would
yeah, if
prefer.
we have to change up, we'll change up.
I would prefer I would prefer the wishbone over the stack.
Well, it depends on who we playing too and what they're giving us. We gotta take what the defense is giving us.
I still would prefer the wishbone if you had to switch.
But you don't know that. You going based on what they're giving you. That's what I'm
I'm
telling you.
no, I'm just going based off of what I see. It You can beat the stack, and
I'm gonna say this.
Well,
I'm gonna
what
say this
you
again. Maybe you ain't understand what I'm saying. It's all depending on what the defense is giving you.
right,
You say that,
right,
but you don't know that. You going by what you think, but not what you know. If we in a game time situation and we can run this if we can run this damn ball where we stack
yeah.
three to the side and run that out, let's run it.
Well, I would
But if
rather,
they're not
but I
giving us
mean,
that,
yeah, but
I mean, if you prefer
no,
to run
I
the
would
bone,
rather, I would rather, um, what do you call that? Audible to it into it, not just come out in it. You see what I'm saying?
well, I mean, but either way, it don't matter. You
Lou baby,
going
how you
by
doing,
what
baby? How you
you
doing,
going
love?
with what they show you.
Right, but I still would rather audible into it because it's the element of surprise instead of just coming out there in it, just audible into it.
we gonna start. We already said we gonna start
Yeah,
out at our base offense.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but if you do it, just audible into it.
But I'm not changing a thing
Right,
unless they show me something. They stop something.
right, right. I
Stop me
agree.
first.
I agree. I agree.
Well, I can tell you that you look at all the defenses that you've run,
Mm-hmm. Me, Nick.
and
Oh
go go ahead.
no, you saying me?
Just in
Yeah.
Yeah,
general.
yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
sometimes, listen, you can't be afraid to make any type of change.
correct.
That's why during this week, man, with 12U, we went in with a game plan, but they know that I'm game time adjustment. I'm gonna make some adjustments, and I make them adjustments because really, man, I'm not gonna let their best player beat me because I'm too. Uh, I got an ego, or
Oh, right, right.
I can't come off the high horse. No, man. Yes, we are gonna game plan. One guy can beat you in football if you don't game plan to stop him. What
Right.
we try to do every game, stop their number one guy
Cut the head of the snake
and
off.
be number four. Yeah. We called them this week. Of course, the head of the snake was 7, and then they had the bandit. If we stop
Huh?
that one guy,
Okay.
everybody else will fold
Right.
because they rely on their tough guy. So with us having Joe back, he brought that toughness back with everybody else, and guys was able to overcome
Right.
number 7 tough because, hey, number 7 is like the Terminator. You remember the Terminator when boy it was hard to take that guy out, right?
Yeah, he called to kill
Man,
that
that's
motherfucker.
what
And that,
hard to take him out, but what eventually, boy, that clock started running that second half, and once we got them 30 points, and that thing became a running
that
clock,
part. Yeah,
showtime over.
yeah, yeah. Cause once you get to the running clock, that's a wrap. However, now you do know you can get to the running clock, but also you know they can. You can get if had they scored, I said the running clock will stop. That's the one thing I do like about Skyfall.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you had somebody 24 nothing and it's on a running clock, if they scored, the running clock stopped because y'all ain't in within the points no more. So that's another thing. That's why I say is one thing to get on the running clock, but you want to stay on the running clock too now. And like Dave Country just said, Dave County just said, the one thing I like about the Ravens, we got more than one player you got to prepare for. You got
What
more.
I like that with Atlanta, y'all need to go with a game plan down there. You got to
Right.
know play over and over with the kids that's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course you could get that second game, but go ahead and get that offensive line so they can get familiar with each other. Teach them how to block down. So if say they trying to send blitzes, go ahead and start teaching them tomorrow. Tomorrow y'all should be putting in everything. Listen, the drill stuff, bump all that. Get this team running. How we gonna run this offense? How we gonna run this defense? And kind of go over some basic stuff. If they go in this, if they do this, start doing that because teaching drills, all that stuff, no, that's kind of out the window when you going. You got what about 2-3 weeks to prepare for
Mm-hmm.
everything that you could see and everything that y'all need to do. So
Right.
go into it looking at different defenses. Run your offense if they run a 4-3. Run your offense when they run a 6-2. Run your offense if they trying to blitz everybody. Run your offense when they try to overload one side defensively, and maybe you got a play call to that side. How can you get out of check out of that and go backside?
Mm-hmm.
Start looking at some situational football so y'all will be prepared to tackle any scenario that comes up.
Correct. Correct. I want to say, Lou,
Yep.
baby, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies, baby. I appreciate you. Postman, what's going on? All right. See, that's why y'all got to pull up the stream so y'all can watch the chat.
I got the strap.
Oh, okay. You probably don't know what they're talking about.
I know you're talking about Fortnite, which nobody
Most of
cares
a
nothing about.
trip we're gonna give you. Yeah, well, you talking about 7, 8 year olds, postman. Gonna give me a little breather. I'm postman. I'm telling you, this two tight end double wing, bruh. At 8U right now that we running, I've seen it. It's hard to stop. It's hard to stop if you run it. If you got the players to run this, if you run this bitch the right way, it's hard to stop because you don't know when we're gonna run or we're gonna pass. That's what I love about it. We just certain areas we just undersized. We just undersized, man. It's this misdirection, man. And like we said, we can beat ourselves up about it all day long. We got away from it, but Nate, I'm with you. When we when we come to practice this week, we going first of all we gonna run the shit out of them because I know they out of shape, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna run the shit out of them to get them back and let
Well, I
them not.
would say that.
No, I ain't gonna run them
I
like
would say
that,
that.
but I'm
But
gonna
I'm
have.
saying that they're gonna have to. They got. Yeah, we got to run.
We're gonna have to run, but
But
we
for
got
the
also
number of
about the
people we got.
dog too. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
We're gonna have to
we
have
got.
offensive
Yeah,
days and
you
defensive
can
days.
run a little bit. You can run a little bit, but don't take the fun out of it like they back
Mm-hmm.
in basic training because y'all getting ready for a tournament.
Right.
What you got to do is make sure y'all prepare. So it's like, look, we preparing for a bowl game. You
Right.
prepare different. You don't prepare like you got this the first game of the season. You prepare like we in postseason play,
Right.
and now we're gonna hit a little bit to kind of get y'all back in tune.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna hurt each other because the
No.
one thing you do is hurt
Right.
the 16,
First,
17 players there,
first of
so it
all,
need to be prepared.
exactly, Nate. You
Exactly. That
cannot.
part.
You cannot go out there and just all out go balls to the wall, knowing damn well you ain't got about 16, 17, maybe 18 players going with you.
Right.
So you don't want to see them injured and not have enough kids to go down there and do nothing.
I just want to see how
Yeah,
hungry.
because
I
y'all
want to
gotta
say. Go ahead, Nate.
y'all gotta be no, I was just gonna say because y'all got you gotta know how to have practice because now y'all got multiple games in 2 or 3 days.
Right.
So think about if you got to play 2 or 3 games. Because man, some of them tournaments, man, they were playing 2 or 3 games a day.
Well, I think when they was doing that, they was doing like that pool play stuff. They would do like a
This ain't
half.
this ain't this ain't pool play.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never been to this tournament, so I can't tell you. But I would tell you this: I think if you paid them the entry fee, it's like $12 to pay, according to the flyer.
$200 a team, isn't it?
Yeah, team, and then I think you guarantee 2 games. So you're gonna play on Saturday, you're gonna play on Sunday. The question is, where are you gonna play at?
Yeah, but how many games? Like, is it gonna be? Is it max 2 games or how? What is it?
Now that I don't know. I can't say because I ain't never been to this tournament. I'm assuming that's what it is now.
Yeah, we have to talk with Spank or somebody to get somebody in.
Yeah, whoever got all the information on the seedings and how it go. 'Cause I know it came out in the What's Up chat that based on our regular season our regular season that we qualified.
Yeah, we
But my
automatically.
thing is this: automatic qualified. But hell, shit, they ain't telling me nothing. Oh, they telling me, hell yeah, you was good in the regular season. What the hell you gonna do in the playoff? Well, we
Well,
see
we
what we
might
did
have
in
to,
the playoff.
we might have to do some research. We might have to do our own research. Just Google the
Yeah.
shit and just do our research and figure out how it goes. That's all. But I agree, Nate. I mean, we have to continue to prepare like we always prepare. We prepare for everything, especially defensively. Defensively, we're gonna prepare for everything, and I'm really gonna try to run that 4-3-2. Um, I'm gonna hammer that, but I gotta look at what I have. But like I said, defensively, I think we still got. I know Malachi backed out. He's not going. Malachi Glover's no longer going.
Uh huh.
But I still believe I got like with Bryson saying he's going to go. I still a little scrappy. I can, even though he's one of the shortest ones out there, he still got heart. I just, he's showing me. He gonna be out there. So I still have that person on that D line. I can just get put out there and say go. Cause like I say, he's small. He can snake his way back there and just get in the way. So I,
Let me
huh? Go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead. Who can get in the way?
Little Scrappy, little Bryson.
Okay, little Bryson. Yeah, he can.
Because at first he wasn't going, so now he is going. So guess what? That replaces Malachi. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at it. I'm the defensive coordinator, so I'm looking at what I have from a defensive standpoint. I don't know what because me and Alec talked. We talked yesterday. All three of us talked. Me, Alec, and DJ. We don't know what we're gonna have offensively. Dawson kind of was that always that offensive line weakest link because he just ain't got it in him. He
He's
really
about.
don't.
Oh, okay.
He ain't got it in him. He don't. And Alec even said, man, see, we thought Alec wasn't paying attention. Alec was paying attention. He said, man, that was always our weakest link on the offensive line. And sometimes even AJ being because of his height.
Look, man, why your mic keep cutting out?
Mine?
Yeah,
I don't know. Everybody might keep cutting out. Can you hear me
mine
now?
cutting out now. I can hear you now. I can
It's,
hear you now.
when you get the louder we get, it cuts out. So if I continue to talk low, it probably would never cut out. But because when the tone goes up, it cuts out. Um, but uh, what was I saying? Um,
You saying you were talking with Alec, and
oh yeah, we was talking all three of us how who we put on the offensive line. We don't know what kind of offensive line we're gonna put together, but I'm not worried about it because we have uh yeah, it must be a Discord thing. Um, I I know we have the people to put there, even if people have to play both ways. If Juju has to play on the line, you feel me? If Christian Alex say, well, Christian say he don't want to play. Who the coach? You or the child? You tell Christian he gonna play there. You don't let no child dictate what he gonna do. This ain't no democracy. This is a dictatorship this is a dictatorship when it comes to this football. This ain't no democracy. The child don't get to tell you what he can what he want. No, son, you gonna play where I need you.
because that's what's gonna happen when you go to the next level.
Exactly.
If you choose to play, you gonna go where they want to put you. Whatever team you go to, whether it be middle school, high school, whatever, they gonna play you where they want to play you at, where you can best benefit the team.
But
It's
some
true.
a lot of these you play where I need you at every level. Yeah, like you say, postman at every level. But you know, for I mean, this this kid ain't got no fire, ain't got no oomph about him whatsoever. I tell DJ that when we be doing the drills in the you know the warm up drills. That joker ain't firing off the ball, ain't nothing. It's like lackadaisical.
What kid we talking about now?
Dawson.
This is first year playing,
Is
right?
this his first time playing football?
No, this ain't his first time. He done played before, but he took a year off. Cause I
Who
remember
he
him.
played with
Well,
before?
He
I
played with
always think
he played with what's that team over there over there at Metal Lake?
Well,
The
he
Bulldogs.
played. That's why. That's fine.
I mean, but
I ain't gonna beat the kid up about that.
no,
I'm not
but
gonna
I
beat
mean,
no kid up about
but even if baseball is your thing, he just has no he has no
that. Coach, he don't know.
that's right.
He don't know. And
That's
I
the
ain't gonna
bottom
beat that
line.
kid up
That's the
because he
bottom
don't
line.
know.
bruh.
He just don't know.
What did I tell y'all? I ain't even talking about football drills. I'm talking about just doing regular individual. We lining up, doing high knees and doing that kind of stuff.
He don't know, coach.
Man, yeah,
I'm not beating that kid up about that.
I ain't beating him
Cause
up by nothing either.
everybody don't do the way we do it. Let's just be honest. They don't.
That's what's probably key right there.
They don't do it the way we do it. So you see it differently. But
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
see it
it is what
different.
it is.
I'm looking at
We
your. I
got
look
to.
at your eyes. That boy ain't got no heart.
I disagree.
Okay.
Ain't nobody told him he had no heart. You got to teach that kid to have a heart.
Well, you
These
can't teach
kids,
heart.
yeah, you can.
No, you
Yeah, you
can't.
can.
I can
I
teach.
disagree.
I can. I can teach you to be brave. I can teach you to be brave, but I can't teach you to have heart because either you got it or you don't. It's just like having
If
that
he ain't
dog.
never, if he ain't never had nobody around him to show him nothing, and he ain't doing it,
Okay, let me say this. He's still too timid. Let me say that. Let me change it up and say he's still just a little too timid for me.
okay.
Let me tell you,
I
he might be timid, but you know what I look at 7 and 8, I expect them to be timid. At 9 and 10, I got 12-year olds that are timid. But
Right.
you know what I encourage them? I encourage them by continue to do what you're doing. It's not gonna get easier, and hopefully by next year you gonna toughen up,
Right.
and you gonna know that you don't be scared to play. I said because I know you probably when you playing with your friends. I told the kids this the other night. You probably play harder than what you doing out here, but out here you just unsure about yourself.
Right.
I said I want you to pretend like this is your friends and you having fun. I said just let me see you just play. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. Just play because sometimes kids are not sure, X, and when they not sure, sometimes it's up to us to remind them, listen to me. I
Yeah.
don't need for you to be uptight. I need for you to just play like you play. Listen to me. They play harder if they just playing
And
in the
having
street,
fun.
just having fun. They
Yeah.
not thinking about it.
Correct.
Watch your kids when practice is over and how hard they play. But you
thank you.
can't get them to play like that during the game. That's the difference in some of the kids that just out there having fun and say, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
See what I'm
No,
saying? They out there
you're the
just
wide web. You can
having
say what
fun.
the hell you want to say, Nate.
No,
You ain't
hell,
got to
you can't
excuse
say
shit.
you ain't gotta say hell you can't say whatever you want to say. We on Twitch. We got rules and guidelines. You just can't say what the hell you want to say, DJ. God, no. But yeah, you good.
You say
You
what the
see what
hell
I
you want to say.
No, I don't. I
Bullshit. You full of shit.
it's certain things I say. You don't hear me dropping too many f bombs like I do in
But
real life.
what you gotta do, what you gotta do. But anyway, we talking about the churn. We talking about the
But
churn.
I mean, but see, this is the evolution. This is the evolution of Coach Harvey because they ain't babies no more. You understand what I'm saying? So this is my evolution as well. I have to evolve as well, but I know what I want and I know what I see. You know what I mean? I mean, but I know bruh, the kid when I said, man, we gonna play some big old kids again, boy. The boy eyes got wide when he was in practice. I said, if you scared, stay home. And then what happened? I can't block 55 or 54, whoever it was. Coach, I can't block him. All you had to do, yeah, you can. You can
you
block him.
know that, and yet you can block him. And sometimes you got to go to the parents and say, look, uh, can I be a little bit tough on him so he can toughen up, or are we in cheerleading mode?
That's
Are
what I
we
have to
kind
do.
of like
See, this the Nate
some?
button.
What I'm saying is, I have to find out how the parents. If the parents want him to be tough, and I can be tough on him, I ain't saying I'm gonna beat him up. I'm saying tough meaning, look, man, come on, you got to, man up on this thing, meaning man up playing football with little
Right.
boys, meaning it's not gonna get easier because two things gonna happen. Remember what I tell them? I tell them two things:
I
either you
got you.
gonna be a cheerleader or you gonna join the marching band. That's your choices. Because if you don't play sports, that's cool too, right? But
Right.
I'm saying most of those guys gonna go to the marching band, and I'm cool with that. We need guys to play for to play on Friday nights.
Yeah, somebody gotta hope it.
That's right.
Somebody gotta
But but
sing.
but the parents gonna say, heck no, I want him to be tough. Once they give me that, then it's all hands go. Meaning we gonna toughen him up.
I'm
Somebody
telling
gotta
you,
sing.
hey, but DJ, this is the stuff that since I've been with the Raven organization, I coach right next to Nate. So I used to hear that stuff. I'm like, man, that's the kind of defensive coordinator. I said, because that's the hard nosed, tough nosed defensive coordinator I want to be.
I mean, Nate been doing this thing for 2, 3 days. And I say that, and I'm being sarcastic because the brother been doing this shit for years.
Yeah,
Just like I've been in the game for years. Now I
That's
took
right.
breaks.
yeah,
I had to take breaks. After my boys went on through, I was like, man, hell, I'm good. But then every now and again, you have people that call you back.
yeah.
You call you back, hey man, help me do this, whatever, whatever, whatever. And you come back out there because hey man, yeah, I still got something to offer. And then when the kids go out there and they do their thing and having a good time, and it's a beautiful thing.
DJ. your pride, but you were back out there. We done had this damn discussion. Now you ain't gonna keep saying it was on me. Now,
No,
you
I ain't. Did I say it was on you? I
okay?
didn't say that. I said I chose to do this.
He
Okay,
had a lot to do with it.
But he had a lot to do with this shit. Hell yeah. He said
Cause
him and tried to say he ain't try to take no damn credit. But he had a lot to do with that shit because
his
I was
name
sitting here.
come up a whole month.
What? I said,
DJ,
look,
I've
I
been wanted your
remember
ass. I've been wanted your ass to come out of retirement, boy. I tell you,
I know it. Well, I ain't. Look, hey, I was having too much fun. I was good. I was chilling. But
You
this
had
the thing, man.
go
What
ahead.
I love about it when we get little boys together, especially the youth, the little boys,
right.
Mm,
and they're able to do what you ask them to do, and they do it flawlessly, and
yeah,
they can run it. Man, that shit's some beautiful shit.
it is.
Now, when it don't happen, you look like you the worst damn coach in the world.
You,
But at the end of the day, man, it's still about getting these kids where they need to be. Keep coach them up. Keep working with them. Keep doing the things that we know we can do with them. And yeah, we took one on the chin. Good, bad, wrong, and different.
mm-hmm,
Referee, referee was jacked up, all that other good stuff. But these kids still learning,
mm-hmm.
and they have to learn that you cannot let the referees decide the game.
Well, they got to get. They got to learn how to get out their emotions first.
Well,
And I noticed that
they
about them.
they're 7, 8 years old, man. What you think they gonna do?
Well, I got to
The
get it. I
emotion,
got to get it
the
out of them.
emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to learn how to get it out of them and tell them to channel it in a different way.
But we saying that, but we gotta get our emotions.
Well, I wasn't emotional. Y'all
Cause you
talk.
can
I wasn't emotional.
no. You can't keep saying the kids gotta get their emotion, but you gotta get out yours too. You gotta say, hey, man, hey, it happened. We took the loss. We gotta take the L.
I mean, yeah, but I
We
mean,
took it.
okay, that's this week. You wasn't saying that shit last week either. See that? See how your mic just went out just now? Didn't I tell you the
But
louder you
why?
get, the mic
But,
why?
but
Huh?
why would I?
Exactly. I
If
ain't
we done,
continue to. But this is the
if we
coach.
bust if we bust a team ass 30, we beat them 24-0 in the first damn quarter. Why would I say that? But this week, the week we was in the damn Santee, we come back. We playing at our house.
Yeah.
Okay, we get beat. Good, bad, right, or wrong, different. Whether it was damn referees calling, play wasn't called right, we took people out, whatever it was, we lost.
Okay. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I understand that. I'm with you. We. God damn, what the fuck is my son doing? But I am with you, coach. Hands down, I'm with you, ride or die. But you still. Here's the thing about the past, the history. You still got to learn from it.
We did learn from it. We learned number one thing we learned: don't change your game plan based on what you think.
Right.
Base it on what they do.
Yeah.
If they don't do nothing different, why should you do anything different?
Well, okay. Well, that was the history lesson that you learned.
Yeah, that's my history lesson.
Yeah, but I've
I
noticed
thought
when we
I
don't
got to
play
the
at
point.
9 or 10, they are a little different. Yeah, they are a little different when we don't play on our regular. Them boys are scheduled. If they don't play, yeah, they are a little different. DJ, I'm just telling you. I done had these boys since they
Nah,
five.
I disagree.
DJ,
I disagree.
I'm telling you, I done had these boys since
I
they five
disagree.
and six. They are a little
Football
different.
time is football time. I don't give a damn what time you play. If you ready, you ready.
Okay,
If you worry about a damn 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning
I'm
playing,
not.
dog,
We
we
just
wasting our time going to Atlanta then.
no. All they said is
Because
they
you don't
are a
know
little
when you gonna
different.
play.
Yeah, but they all they saying is they're a little different. They are. He does. That's all the parents said is you notice they're a little different, and we all said that. Me and Nate said that because the rhythm
What's
is off.
that?
About the rhythm being off when we don't play our normal schedule. Sometimes the frequency and the rhythm gets off. DJ, that's what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
teach you how to evolve.
But what I'm telling you,
But we
that
still
shouldn't
have to.
matter.
It should. You're right. It should not. It shouldn't.
That's what I'm trying to get you to evolve to. You shouldn't matter.
But guess
It
what they
don't
doing?
matter when you play.
But guess what they're doing? See, they coming to the field going straight to playing. But guess what they doing now? They playing around. We trying to keep them calm. We trying to they exerting energy and doing all the kind of shit. So yeah, I agree to a certain degree, but at the same time, when that whistle blow, it's time to play. I agree with you.
You basically saying Showtime.
Yeah, it's showtime.
Oh,
I
it's
agree.
showtime. It's showtime. It's
Yeah,
time to get it.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Well, I'm glad we agree to disagree on the disagreement that we agreed about.
You better go and use the bathroom because I know them Bud Lights running through your motherfucking ass.
No,
Oh, okay, you good now?
since we since we ain't got no game, shit, I can't even play. We done got our ass cut. But you know what? If you told me that the Commanders were gonna be 74 this point last year, I told you crazy as hell.
Yeah, yeah, I told you same shit. And just like other
But we
everybody,
are.
but everybody talking shit. I mean, everybody saying whatever. Now I will say this: y'all do understand he is still a rookie.
Well, that's the thing. Think about the losses we done had. We played the Ravens. No, we lost Tampa Bay the first game.
Playoff team,
Okay, he just
playoff
getting us,
team,
just getting his feet on them.
playoff team,
We lost to the Ravens,
playoff team.
Pittsburgh, and Philly.
Philly was a playoff team. Pittsburgh, that game could have went either way.
So what you, I mean, what you want? And we 74 right now, number two in the NFC East. And I think we're in a bye week. No, we off this week. Play Cowboys 23rd, right?
Dave County, don't even, man, don't you even say the. I know you a Cowboy fan. You ride or die, but don't you even think we finna lose to y'all. If we lose to y'all, something wrong.
Yeah, that'd be our downfall now. But they ain't Quinn. The fact that,
Different regime, different. Hey, we ain't got Daniel Snyder no more, so you gotta think differently.
but see, Dallas gonna have to do the same thing that the Commanders did. Get rid of their own.
Well, they ain't.
And I don't think they can. They can't.
They can't.
Jerry World is too good.
Well, he better make some changes before y'all go down in the dump.
Before they, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. He's not gonna make no changes because he feel like what he's doing is good.
Everybody fucking hurt. What the fuck you want?
I mean, that's right. Ain't my fault. I don't give a damn. A hurt cowboy is a good cowboy in my book.
Hell yeah. I hope all their asses stay hurt.
I don't want nobody to get down. Don't get me wrong.
What? And then
Worldwide sports,
and
I don't want
we gonna
nobody
fuck
to get
around.
hurt. I,
We gonna fuck
I
around.
don't
And
want
get Michael
nobody to
Paul.
get hurt.
Watch.
But if it benefit the Commanders, shit, I take it.
Man, everything that I ever wanted, I'm getting right now. I swear for God. I swear to God. When they drafted Fowler, that boy out when he drafted him out of Florida, everybody don't understand when he came out there when he had his red carpet thing. He opened his jacket. He had burgundy and gold inside his jacket. I swear for God, I thought we were finna draft that motherfucker, but Atlanta got him. But guess what he playing at now?
Where he at now?
In Washington. Wreaking fucking havoc. You know what I mean? Is it Dante Fowler? Yeah, Dante Fowler Jr.
Yeah, Dante Fowler.
Yeah, I wanted him when he came out because he had the white on and he opened up his jacket. He had burgundy and gold inside his jacket. I thought we finna draft him, but
I think he came out of the University of Florida.
yeah, he came out of Florida and
Yeah, yeah, my bro.
And Atlanta drafted him and got him playing. And guess who's the head coach in Atlanta?
Ooh.
Dan Quinn.
That's then.
And he wreaking havoc now. See that?
Right.
Mad we lost fly. See that? Boy, Fowler, he's that different maker now. But we're gonna be all right. The Commanders gonna be all right. But no, I mean, I didn't even expect us to be 7-4. Not
Not
with
just want to see.
yeah, not with no
No,
rookie,
not with no rookie
rookie
quarterback.
quarterback and a new regime, new ownership, and everything else.
Oh.
I did not expect this. No, I didn't.
Now, one thing I would tell you about Max Johnson, sorry motherfucker.
Why? Because he with the Dodgers
Yeah, he with them sorry ass Dodgers.
and
But the motherfucker
he
won.
beat your Yankees.
See, you ain't had to put that shit in there. See, there you go with that
But
bullshit.
I mean, but you ain't got to call the man sorry.
He fucking sorry. He is a damn LA Dodgers. Well,
But-
he part of the Commanders program.
All right then. So why he got to be sorry?
Full of shit.
Why? Because he breathes winning.
Yeah, he do that now. He do that. I gotta give him that. But we gonna see if we're gonna do breed this shit over here so we can get us that damn Super Bowl.
Man, shout to everybody, man. We going to the Super Bowl next year.
Next year? What the fuck you talking about? Next year, motherfucker, we in next year.
We ain't going to no Super Bowl this year, TJ.
See,
Right.
see, here you go that bullshit. See, you double talking. You talking on both sides of your mouth now.
Past the
Either you with
Detroit Lions.
Huh?
hey,
Say that again, Nate.
I say, he said you can't get past the Detroit Lions.
shit.
Shit.
You
I
gotta
ain't,
be able to get to everybody. You talking about playing for a Super Bowl now. You gotta get past whoever in the NFC.
we ain't there yet.
But I'm saying the Detroit Lions are balling, man.
Hell yeah, they balling. I think we can beat them though.
Yeah.
Yankees, the Cowboys of the Major League Baseball.
Who said that?
Dave County.
Tell Dave Cannon he's smoking. Tell him stop smoking that shit. He gotta go to work tomorrow.
How about them Carolina Panthers? Man, shut the hell up.
Man, don't even talk to me about no Carolina Panthers. They got a quarterback. They just can't get him right.
Nah,
That's
because
right.
you didn't prepare. You ain't put nothing around them.
What are you talking about?
I hope that boy. I hope they don't do like David Carr. Man, David Carr was a good ass quarterback. Man, they ain't put shit around him. That's what's gonna wind
Yeah,
up
when
happening.
he went to Houston that time,
Yeah, David Carr was a good ass
yeah,
quarterback, man. They just ain't put shit around him.
boy, he
Yeah.
had nothing around him.
And Carolina doing the same shit. They doing the same shit how they did Cam Newton. If you'd have put, man, look here. Put Cam Newton where Patrick Mahomes is, and I swear to God, Cam Newton will have 3 fucking Super Bowls.
Yeah, you got to build a team around a guy. Cam
Exactly.
Newton was great, bro.
And then you trade Stephen Smith, one of his best wide receivers. You trade him to the fucking Ravens for what? You took weapons from the man, and
That's what I'm still do.
his number one weapon at that.
They definitely didn't. Yeah, they
They
definitely
ain't
didn't.
they didn't enhance his play. No, not at all.
There you
None.
go. That right there.
And Cam Newton, he been the same since he lost that damn Super Bowl.
But Coach Nate, we're gonna have the 10U and the 12U win the state championship Saturday.
I believe that.
I don't think nobody gonna stop you.
Well, I
Um,
hope so, but we gonna have to prep though, DJ. That thing about it, we gotta prep. We got 2 good teams, and they
I,
better since the last time we played Dorchester, and this Holly Hill team is very new, and man, they are a scoring machine. I've looked at some of the games of the points that they scored, and man, they've been scoring 40s and 30s and 20s and 30s and 40s.
but
And
but
I'm
they
like,
ain't played nobody that bust they shit
But Nate,
like y'all.
think about this. Think about this. I don't mean to cut you off, and then I know you. We gonna bring that thing full circle. But think about this. Mama, look at the points that Mama Elite was putting up against everybody else. How many
Right.
points did they score against us? 0 and 6.
that's right.
But think about it too.
Hey, like you told me, Nate.
I don't give a damn about the other side of the bracket.
Trust your coaching, Nate.
That's your
The other
coach.
side of the bracket is this. They ain't never seen this Raven team.
Exactly.
Y'all are scoring damn machine, and then number 1, 2, y'all got some dogs on y'all fucking squad. And then again, y'all done went through the test. Y'all went to Virginia, back and forth
Right.
North Carolina, and you went to Florida.
That's
They
true.
ain't never done that shit.
Nate, y'all only lost 1 game this year. They took 5 of them from you. They took 5 of them
Damn
from us.
right.
You
Damn
only
right.
lost. You only lost 1 fucking game, and then
Yeah.
y'all made up for that
And
yesterday.
y'all ain't lost that one. I think they took it from y'all. But that's all right.
No, that
That pass, yeah, 2-2 and all that shit, yeah, okay. But y'all bust them boys' ass Saturday, let them know, hey man, that shit was a fluke and you know it.
That's right.
He my boy. Now, he good dude, man. I love him to death. He come over there, he gave me a hug and everything. He said, man, y'all boys just too better. Y'all better than us. I said, yeah. I said, it was like that before. But he good dude though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always he said, man, that's the best time we had. We would come Columbia, man, the best time we had. I bet the fuck y'all did. Y'all cut our ass. But that's all right. We cut your ass when it means something.
Yeah.
That's
And that's the only thing that hurt me the most, man, is that The time we lost, not that we lost,
Yeah,
when we lost.
That part is the key, man. Dog, it's just the timing of it.
yeah,
Yeah, when we lost.
yeah,
It should have been three Raven teams in that state championship fighting.
yeah.
Yep, I agree.
And
Man, I agree.
even Nate, man, me and Nate talked last week. Nate said, man, practice was just so weird last week. He said because we wasn't out there because everybody. I mean, we set a standard. I mean, you gotta think about it. Everybody coming to practice on Thursday in they damn shorts and helmets. I said, fuck that. We started doing shoulder pads and we started going full gear. Guess
We
what,
get us
everybody?
because because the kids fucking everyone practice.
But we started doing that, then everybody else started doing it. We had set a standard. We set a standard. We wasn't trying to. We can't be like everybody else because guess what? I know my boys. They not.
They ain't gonna they out there
Yeah, they
playing,
gonna be out there playing
hitting
and
each other, playing and pushing each other and doing dumb shit. And we
That's
know
right.
that. And we got on their ass about it. Every time we got somebody, I tell you what, y'all can't come out here just helmets and shorts
because y'all ain't
and shirts.
disciplined enough.
Y'all ain't disciplined enough. No, y'all full of shit. Y'all come out here pushing each other. Gotta put your hands on every goddamn body. When I need you to put some hands on goddamn plate, you don't do it. Now I can't say that to the kids because I gotta be respectful.
Well, they gonna hit some curse words next year. I ain't gonna drop no f bomb, but I'm gonna say some shits and some dams. No, I ain't.
But
I
I ain't
probably
gonna do
won't.
that.
I
I ain't gonna
probably
do that.
won't.
I
I
ain't gonna do
probably won't.
that.
I
I'm
still
not
probably
cursing
won't be
at the
cursing.
kids.
I probably still
Now
wouldn't
I
curse.
might cuss. I'm gonna curse at the situation, but I ain't cussing at the kids.
Yeah, I still cuss. Cause I be cussing under my breath like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all just don't know. I be like, shit,
Shit.
god damn. When I grab my hat, when y'all see me do like this right here and grab my goddamn hat, boy, I'm cussing up under my breath. I'm saying Michael Jackson, Mama say, Mama saw, Mama Fusa, god damn, woo, boy. I'm like, god, dog.
But look, I'm gonna tell you
What's
right,
up?
man, this is the most fun I done had in a long time, man. Cause it's been a while since I've been out this G-Rod coaching kids. I had a good time, and I love coming to the games, man. I love seeing the Raven organization move forward and do the things they need to do, especially in a league where everybody say when we came out this motherfucker, y'all ain't gonna make it going nowhere else. Y'all ain't gonna do this. Y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all don't know what the fuck you gonna do because you gotta try it.
Oh, and that's another thing. Guess who
I
else
don't think they
leaving Pop
got.
Warner?
Oh, I don't think they have about two teams left,
Yeah,
if
cause
they
I
have
think
that.
cause I think Dutch Fork leaving too. Dutch Fork coming to Skyfall.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I heard Dutch Fork coming to Skyfall. I heard that. Yeah, yeah. We DJ, who we talking to? We was talking something about we standing there. Said, yeah, said Dutch Fork coming to Skyfall next
Yeah,
year.
that's what's going. Leave Sky. I think it was Erica was telling us that.
Yeah, Erica's. Yeah, Erica was telling Dutch Fork leaving.
Ain't
I
nobody
said,
trying to fuck.
I
Ain't
think,
nobody fool.
and I think Fort Jackson they just bound by too many rules. She said that, but I don't know if Fort Jackson can't. No, yeah, Jennifer was telling her. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm just saying, man. Look, Nate, you've been part one for years.
Hmm.
I've done it for years. However, you've been for the last shit almost 10 years. So shit, ain't nobody stupid. Part one ran part one. They ran it away for the longest time,
Right.
and the people they had in charge of it here in South Carolina, Miss Part One,
Yeah.
ran that shit in the ground.
Yeah.
Ran it in the ground.
Yeah.
And they could have had. I mean, it was a beautiful thing at one time. You had about 16, 17 organizations, 18, some shit, 18 organizations out there at one time. But then you got to doing that dumb shit you do,
Mm-hmm.
and now it don't melt it down because everybody looking at it now like, man, I told Erica yesterday, and I said it again. I said the best thing ever happened to y'all is that y'all went to Florida. I said, but the worst thing ever happened to y'all went to Florida. Because then you got to see and talk to other people that see how things are ran at their organizations
Mm-hmm.
and how you ain't had to do this. You could have played other teams. You could have did this. You could have did it. Other options you could have. But South Carolina Men's Part One wouldn't give you that option. And they kept it closed mouth because they ain't want you to do it.
Yep.
Yep,
There is
they
no
did.
way, Nate, ain't no way in the hell you gonna tell me I'm getting ready to fundraise. I'm thinking my team going to Florida, right? Why I got to wait until I win the state to fundraise to try to go to Florida? I should have been fundraising from the day one
Mm-hmm.
before the season start. Fish fries, selling paraphernalia, whatever, doing whatever I can to raise money so I can have money. So when we talking about going to Florida, see, when you telling parents, here it is, and we in Florida now. One thing I love about the radio organization, I say it again, you was in position to do it. Everybody not in position to do that. When y'all went to Florida last year, their parents was hungry. They wanted, they'll give it down. Hey, whatever we need, my son gonna have it,
True.
and we gonna be there.
True.
And they was there.
True.
Parents, coaches, whoever need to go went. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Hey,
Everybody don't.
Lou Bacon,
Everybody don't have it like that.
I will be in Georgia on the December 6th through the 7th. I'm gonna go ahead and put
Yeah.
my time in tomorrow when I go to work.
Everybody don't don't have that don't have that blessing where everybody can go and all the kids show up
I mean, but
and
we
they can sit there. They don't give a damn whatever it costs, $8,000, $9,000, whatever it is. They was there.
how can I say this? We are we this generation of parents are the parents like that I kind of some of them are young, but the ones that the 12 you got them parents my age. So
But they been there.
yeah,
But
but
they
no, it's not that.
understand
It's not that.
that's
I'm
what it
saying
takes.
exactly. They got that. They know they understand what it takes to win. And now now we got the money to we upper middle scale, upper middle class, and we can do it. It's a difference between middle class and upper middle class. Now I believe
Well, I'm
a
telling
lot
you
of
right
people
now.
with the Ravens we upper middle class, and we but the 12 them the parents that's around my age that's old school that got the old school mentality and understand what it takes to fucking win.
The thing about it is, think about it now. You go to Florida, you got to take off from work
That's
to see
right.
your
I had to
kids.
take off a whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you down a whole week, and then you had a part of the year where it at the end of the year.
Hey, but check this
Well,
out.
most people don't break this shit.
But check this out. And still, we're not getting paid to do this.
I agree. But my thing is this: you got to look at it from the parents' point of view. Now, don't look at just coaches. Coaches coach,
Right?
but think about the parents. You got to have time.
Yeah.
You got to be able to travel.
You gotta be able to travel.
You got to have the money. All that good shit. And for those guys to be able to do that, and that's why I take my hats off to look, man, to be able to go down there, stay on Disney property, do what you need to do. That shit's saying a lot about your organization, man. And the parents, the kids, everybody was there. The coaches was there. Man, that's a beautiful thing. You don't have that because it's a lot of damn money. You got. Let me tell you something. Man, I used to watch a lot of kids go down to Florida. I used to watch it on Christmas Day when
Mm-hmm.
they had the tournament going on and all this shit. I used to watch it on the damn YouTube or
Mm-hmm.
whatever they had it on. I used to watch that shit. You had NFL players that would sponsor these teams to go down there so they could play because they ain't had it like that.
Mm-hmm.
For the Ravens organization to take their 12U team down there and compete and stay down there for that week, man, that's saying a lot. And they ain't ask for no donations. Shit, their parents pay for that shit.
But they did do a lot of fundraisers too.
Well, I mean, but still, they fundraise, they got the money. But the parents,
Didn't have to pay as much as they thought come out of
yeah,
pocket for
they
a whole
put
lot of stuff.
in.
Yeah.
They put in. Nate, how many kids y'all take down there?
35, I think.
Man, we took about 30 something kids.
I'm saying. She did about $1,000 kid. That's about 30 grand.
Yep, that was just for the kids.
That's what I'm saying. And you still had parents come down there and stay, watch the kids play, did all that good shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to have that kind of dedication in a one program, that's one program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still
Dog,
got to be upper middle class to pay that 300. Yeah.
hey man, I'm telling you no lie. I'm telling you what I know. If I'm wrong, Nate, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you right, man. Big situation to go down there. You got that. That's why I appreciate the parents,
Yeah.
and it came through. We got some ride or die parents where they support the kids and the organization, and they was behind us 100%.
Yeah.
It is nothing
And,
but these
and
12
that's
you
what
parents.
you got to have that in any organization, whether it be 8U, 10U, or 12U. That's why it's so important. And Nate made a very good comment when he said, "Man, my heart is with that 8U because that's the start of the program, and
Hmm.
that's how the program run. Boom, boom. When these kids move up, how they react going on.
Correct.
And I see the reason I know what I know because I had a program, and I'm telling you right now, boy, when you ain't got that kind of support that you got, the board that the Ravens got, they got a solid, tight. I mean, them boy, they been there from day one, and
Hmm.
they want shit to happen good. They want everything to happen good.
This game
That's
get
That's
what you
hurt.
right.
need.
My
You
family from Georgia, so
need
this game
people
get
like
hurt and
that.
go home. Okay.
You need people like that, boy.
Yeah.
When you don't run an organization, you see, hey man, shit, this is why my shit ain't work. Cause I ain't got no brothers and sisters like that. If I had brothers and sisters like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, Harvey, you'd have never got me over this coach. Cause I'd be in charge of my program myself.
Yeah.
I didn't have that.
And
And when it was time, when it was time for me to step away, I stepped the hell away. Shit, it was time to do something else.
the one thing that I love about this organization is they gave me a chance. And Nate and I talked, and you and I have talked, and I said I knew I wasn't the first choice to be the 6U head coach, and that's why I coach with a grudge. I live my life like that. Because I was always the least of them. And when I coach these kids, I have to believe in these kids. But like I tell y'all, I have to see it. Like Asen, I told his daddy, I said the only thing that I wanted to see from Asen was him not to be so timid.
What's that right there?
And when Asen showed me
Okay.
he wasn't going to be timid, guess what? I allowed him to get in the game. I allowed him to play. But if you timid in practice, that means you're going to be timid in the game. That's what people don't
What's
understand.
wrong?
Timid gets you hurt. It gets you hurt. But my coaching style, I want to have fun, but I just believe in the fundamentals, and I don't think a lot of people pay attention to the little. I pay attention to detail, and military, whatever. I pay attention to detail because I'm telling you, I will sit back and Dave County can tell you. I'm on the sideline. I'm looking at how the offensive line lining up, and I'm saying, bro, y'all ain't gonna never get the snap off if the offensive line don't line up. I'm looking at my defensive line, bro. Why you in the neutral zone? Blake, back up. I'm looking at the small things. I don't care about the big plays. I'm looking at the attention to detail because if we get the attention to detail right,
Hmm.
everything else will fall into place. And it's attention to detail, the fundamentals. That's what I'm paying attention to. I don't give a damn about Chad yelling about TNT. I don't give a damn about all that shit, man. Because what are you? I don't give a damn about all that shit. What are you showing these boys? Are you showing them? Are you seeing that? Okay, like because we run plays over and over again, they want to assume where the play is going instead of doing what they need to do. That was one of our biggest problems. I don't give, I don't, Blake, I don't care because you know it's going that direction. Your behind is to get through this line because if you get through the line, guess what? You stop the play. But you trying to get to
Yeah.
where the play is going instead of doing your job. And a lot of these kids, I don't care if you know where the play is going. Do your job. That's all I care about. And shoot the gap. If these boys shoot them gaps and stop running and blocking any of these people, man, I'm telling you, the defense will be a whole lot more dangerous than what it is. But I think with what I'm taking to Georgia, I think we'll be able to compete, Nate. I really do.
Well, I do too. I think one thing y'all got to know is go down there with specific plan on what to do.
Hmm.
I'll have a backup plan that hey, we got to be able to adjust to what teams may not allow us to do because of the defense that they run. I
Yeah,
love the unexpected because we don't know when we're going down there what to expect outside of hey, it's Georgia. They bring good football. We do know that Georgia youth football is good.
correct.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, ain't no question about it.
And it's
In
just
fact,
like
one of
when
my
we
nephews, one of my little, well, one of my, hey, I say one of my nephews. Yeah, he one of my nephews. He will be playing one of them teams down there. So we gonna go down there because I got a couple my brother. I mean my son's gonna go down there with me. So we'll be down there. So we're gonna see how we stack up. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good. Uh, it's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be all right, and we coming back to practice at a good time. Like I said, when we come to practice, we just gotta whoever we got, cause we know we ain't got enough to run no offense versus no defense. So whatever
man,
we.
I'm so happy to see y'all out there tomorrow, man. Man, it's just gonna be nice to see everybody back out there, man. We
Well,
miss
everybody
y'all,
fighting
man.
for something.
We,
Everybody
we've
fighting for
been
something because it was a loss. Hey,
Man, we fighting for
and,
pride
and,
right now.
well, I mean,
We fighting for honor. We fighting for pride right now, bro. Because to
the
me,
thing about it is, man, yeah, we took one on the chin.
this is a big to me. I think this is a big time tournament. To me, in my opinion.
We took one on the chin,
Hmm.
and every
well,
now
you
and again
know,
you gotta do that.
Hmm.
But we ain't the first one. We won't be the last one.
No,
You take one on the chin and you rebuild and you come back and you do what you need to do.
but
I mean,
that's what I love about this organization, man. It's like a lot of people. I'm so like with these coaches. These coaches know what I'm about to say, and I know Dave County. You talk about your age. I'm finna tell you what I see, what I think about when that man said, "Together, we can rebuild them. We can make them better, stronger, and faster, and he can become the world's first 6 million bionic man." Y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand how hard that hit home. You understand what I'm saying? It's about this coaching staff. What y'all been listening to is it ain't just about 12U coaching 12U. Cause even Nate say, man, y'all can come up there and help us out sometime. But see, cause we play so early, some of them guys they don't understand why I stay on the sideline. I stay on the sideline and I watch 10U. I mean, not yeah, I watch 10U play and I watch 12U play because I'm learning how to build a coaching staff on the sideline. That's what a lot of people don't say. I ain't. I just don't lead these games. I'm staying to support, but I'm watching how everybody else do everything else. 10U was out. They sideline. I don't know is a lot better now, but that sideline was chaotic.
well, I'll tell you right now, that's probably the best thing ever happened to the team. Because with
what's
them
that?
having the issues that they had and doing this and that and other, at the end of the day, they got it together when it was supposed to come together.
Yeah,
And they're showing it.
but here's the thing: it was like it carried over from 8U. So the parents had that mentality, that mindset. Oh man, not this shit again. You got to think about it. It carried over from the 8U because that was the same coaching staff now, with a few different coaches. But that was the same coaching staff from 8U to 10U. And these
But
parents and their mindset
that
was
team
like,
you coach staff that team you coaching staff this year
they
showed showed. And let's just put it out there.
yeah,
I'm not gonna deny nothing they did because at the beginning of the season, when things wasn't going the way they thought it should go, hey, everybody let them know, well, I don't know about that team you. This and this that. But at the end of the day, when the smoke cleared, the dust settled, them boys won the upper state
yep,
and they headed to the state.
and they headed to the state.
So I
Well, you
ain't
got to
nothing you can.
remember we didn't let go either.
Well, Nate did bring up something important. He said, them motherfucking boys, he said that 10 you was about to throw that goddamn game away yesterday. And Nate,
Think
that,
so? There was ain't nothing, and they
no,
was
no,
them.
no, no. Understand, Nate, we talked about, well, I think this me and Nate talked. We was talking on the way home or whatever. And if he want to share it, he can. But yeah, they had to go down there and save 10 you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what took place. All I know is
Oh
this: what I seen.
shit. Okay.
What I seen was them guys play good ball.
I'm not gonna act like I'm hating though. But Nate, if you want to share, it, you go ahead.
No, I
Well,
can't
the
hate them.
thing
I
about
can't hate
it
on
is,
them,
man.
especially when your defense pick up the ball and take that motherfucker in for a score.
Yeah.
Well, that Spanky call, um, he made Anthony come up and blitz off the safety, and we got that. They Ten, you think about it, their defense always was there, but their offense was just puttering along. Like I told them yesterday, I said, man, if you don't get that ball to number 11 and quit trying to let them other boys run, 11 is his day. Sometimes it's kids' day. If they eating, continue to feed them the ball.
Right,
Quit
it's their
trying to
day.
go through and give it back to 11. And when they gave it back to 11, what did he do? Ran a 60-yard touchdown.
Hey man,
Quit trying to give it to other guys because you trying to be even. F that. We trying to win. We ain't trying to satisfy feelings. Satisfying feelings will get your ass beat. Give it
got
to
that
that
right.
number 11. He he's having a good day.
Right.
They can't stop him. They ain't fast enough. And Spanky blitzed the one guy, and Anthony picked the ball up and went in. They wasn't gonna do that. They were just gonna play regular, sit back. They wasn't aggressive, but we just kind of tweaked and edged them on because the parents, I could hear them starting to chatter. So
Yeah,
Well, see,
because
I didn't
Spank,
hit it. I didn't hit
no,
it. I was
oh
on the
yeah,
other side
when
of
when,
the field.
when they was down there by the
No,
goal line and couldn't
y'all wasn't
score.
there. When
yeah, I was
parents
on the
started
other
to
side of the field.
chatter,
So I was looking.
hey,
I
why
was
y'all
looking.
doing stupid stuff? We went over there, got them, Hey man, quit being in your feelings. Y'all being some punks over here. Let's coach these boys up, and
Let's go and
we
get
and
where
they,
we need
and
to
they
be.
got the job done.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I mean, I disagree because I didn't know that. So
Right.
Yeah.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
But now
happened.
that I know,
They about to throw the
okay.
game away. Think about it. They on the 2 yard line. How are you not scoring because you trying to run a quarterback keeper when number 11, man, if you don't get that ball to number 11 and let him just run that ball in the end zone, uh, no, you can't be trying
Get
to.
him to the damn pylon. Go on, get him outside to the pylon.
But they didn't score. They tried to run it up the middle with one of them slow boys, and they got stopped.
And let's just be honest. Number 25, yeah, he good, but that motherfucker defense, that he's more of a defensive player.
Defense is his thing. He's a good running back. Just listen to what I'm saying. Good. The better running back is 11, and then 25 can get you tough yards when you need it.
Yeah. Even 7
But
can get
what
you tough yards when you need it.
they gave the ball to Anthony, and Anthony got some big runs yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The, he's good, and he'll get you some big runs, but give him help.
Yeah.
Give him help.
Because he coming back with
And
us next year.
they started to do that when Spanky came over there because they were trying to do a couple things that wasn't making sense. And then they got in there, but that game was a lot closer than it looked. The defense just played lights out,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of overwhelmed that team. That team wasn't better than us. They overachieved and beat Metro. They beat the number one seed, sort of like how Mamba beat y'all. Like they overachieved and won, but they wasn't a better team.
And it showed yesterday.
Mamba Elite, just the cards and the chips fell right for them to win 2 games. but they were the underdog coming in. I'm sorry to say, brother, they
Mm-hmm.
wasn't that good. 8U,
No,
Demon,
they wasn't that good. They never was that
Demon
good.
Elite, Demon Elite wasn't worried about them. Demon Elite was worried about y'all. Cause Jeremy, I talked to Jeremy. He said, "Man, they thought y'all was gonna win. They was prepping
Yep.
for y'all. They
Yeah,
were prepping for
remember, that's like I had people at work tell me, "Said man, everybody talking about how Demon League gonna have to play y'all."
uh,
I had people at work tell me the same shit. They said, "Man, shit." They said the Ravens lost. Oh man, we gonna beat Mama Elite now. We ain't worried about their ass. Shit, we worried about y'all.
that's right. That's what hurt. That's what hurt
Yeah,
everybody.
that what hurt them. They said, "Man, we was waiting. We wanted to play y'all. We didn't want to play on Demon, Mama Elite. Oh man, we gonna beat their ass. We ain't worried about them."
Who's worried about a team called Mamba Elite when they know the team that's undefeated? That knowing, man, we don't know who we can get that speed, but then it's kind of like, oh man, we ain't got to worry about them.
Yeah, they
Let's
done.
just
Yeah, they
know
got beat. They got
they
beat.
got
They
a
got upset.
they got a big boy. They gonna run that number 0. Yeah, they might score because see, I don't think. I guess listening to Harvey, I don't think Demon Elite was as good, but they were better than Mamba. But they wasn't
Well,
as good like. Um,
they was better than Mama Elite.
They was better
let me
than
ask you
Mama
However,
this.
Elite, but they wasn't as good as us.
no,
Yeah,
fuck
but
no,
were they? Let me ask you this: were they better than Fort Dorchester?
No, they
no,
were just they had
no,
bigger
no.
offensive. They had bigger defensive linemen. They had bigger defensive linemen.
That Fort Dorchester really wasn't that good. We just couldn't get out of our way.
I can't say that. Now, Fort Dorchester gave us the business, boy. Well,
We had
no, I take that back because we was having turnovers. But when you're in a dog fight, we always overcame the turnovers. We just couldn't overcome. I didn't. I swear for God, I don't know. My spidey senses was off, but I didn't foresee them referees. I swear to God. Because
well,
at the
the
end of the
referee
day,
when
the referees was a deciding factor, man. You ran the ball down to the 2 yard line. I'm up in the booth talking to goddamn Birds after the game. Birds said, I ain't seen that damn holding. So that's what I tell you. The referee that tried to fuck us, fucked us. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It was that side. Man, look here, bro. If he telling you the defense we lined up in and you still couldn't fucking stop it,
well, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem we have right there. But I mean, sometimes
and
winning,
then you all on
sometimes
the field.
winning
But here's it is.
hurts you.
But check this out. I don't mean to cut you off, DJ. But this is what a lot of people don't know. This is why I wish Greg was there because the referee on our sideline made sure we was back.
Right.
Look at how much that motherfucker was on the field.
He stayed on the field the whole fucking time.
Come
Every
on,
game he
man.
played.
I mean, think about
He
it. See, but
always stayed on
I
the
ain't.
field.
But I
He
ain't. But see,
yesterday.
I don't want motherfuckers to
Today.
think I'm. But see, I don't want
Today.
motherfuckers to think I'm salty. If you
Oh, you
beat me,
petty.
you beat me. But don't cheat me to beat me because I got the answer to these kids. I'm the one. They got
Well,
to keep
at
their
the
head
end of
up.
the day, at the end of the day,
DJ, I don't give a fuck what you say about the first half. I'm tired of hearing about the fucking first half.
no,
We
we
made the
ain't talking
second
about
half.
that.
We made the second half
We ain't
adjustments.
talking about that. We
Okay,
talking about that. At
what?
the end of the day, it is what it is.
I get that, but don't bring it back up when you tell me it is what it is. And then I start going off and now it is what it is.
But ain't nothing we can do about it.
Okay, now
Ain't shit. Ain't shit we can do about it. That shit gone.
you missing the point.
All we can do is get these boys. And I ain't missing the point. I understand what you're saying. I understand you. They cheated us. Referee took it from us. All that good shit. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, their ass went to the upper state. We didn't.
True.
True, I agree.
They went upstate and they got their ass handed to them.
They did.
The 6U got whooped. The 8U got whooped. I think the 10U got whooped too, didn't it?
Yeah,
So everybody got whooped. So God don't like it.
but I can't say the 6U. I watched the 6U play, man. That was a very disciplined team. It was a lot of lucky stuff, but that was a very
But they got
disciplined
whooped.
team. Yeah, but I mean, but the 8U in above, they full of shit. Now the 6U, I watched. You got to realize I would get some of them games. I was there because I had to bring the field stuff to the game. So I was there.
Well, my problem is, yeah, you got your ass whooped, but at the same time, your ass should never been there anyway.
I can't say that about 6U.
True.
I got much respect for 6U.
Well, we ain't had no 6U, so I don't care nothing about the 6U.
I don't care
I
about
care
that.
less about the 6U.
But I mean, but 8U and above, yeah, y'all should have never been there. And like I said, um, it was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you now. It was hard. Uh, getting
It's
up because
always hard watching a team
it ain't that. I'm talking about my
that you should
Saturday.
have beat.
Yeah, but I'm talking about my Saturday yesterday. I was like, shit. Alarm went off at 5 o'clock. I said, shit. I tried to watching rerun. I started watching the episodes of Cross on Prime that I missed, and I'm laying in the bed and I'm saying, okay, hell, I even called your ass that morning. Um, Alarm clock still going off. I'm like, well, shit, I ain't got to get up and do nothing. You know what I mean? Called Nate. You know, Nate was doing things with his daughter and stuff. But I was like, I was like, damn, I'm used to doing this, and now
We
it's
used to getting
like,
ready for prep for a
yeah,
game,
yeah, and it's like,
and we
damn,
ain't got one.
and we ain't got one, and now I said I'm gonna go out here and watch this team play. I said you cheated me to win, you better win. So I go out there. They tell me it's tied 12-12. I said, okay, all right. I'm saying to myself, shit, it wouldn't have been no 12-12. It probably would have been 0-0. I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't have been no 12-12 because I know damn well they wouldn't have scored on me. That's what I'm saying to myself because I know how I prepare. Nate know how we prepare.
That's right.
I'm like, it
Yeah.
wouldn't
So
have been
they
no.
jumped up on them boy. They jumped up 12-0 on them.
I don't know. It was 12-12. They were saying when I got there. I don't know. I got there late because I was like in
Well,
my in my.
the guy told me when I walked over there because I got there probably about 12,
You got there in the fourth
15.
quarter. I got
Yeah,
there. I got there in the second quarter. It was. I got there in the second quarter.
the guy told me the white boy on the sideline, he was on the damn Demon Lee sideline. He said we up by 2 scores, and I'm looking at him. Ain't no way to wear it. Y'all up on the boy 2 scores. And but the way the guys looked, it looked like they was because Mama Lee wasn't fucking doing shit.
No, they kept trying to play bully ball, and we ready for
And I'm
bully
like,
ball.
man, these motherfuckers don't. They gonna lose the fucking Damian Lee.
But it was like both sides was doing bully ball. We are prepared for bully ball. That's what people don't understand. We prepared for that shit defensively.
Well, for whatever reason, they chose not to do what they need to do, and that's why all the Demon Elite teams lost. I mean, not Demon Elite, Mamba Elite teams lost.
Because all
Right.
Demon Lee had.
Now, what I will tell y'all is this: is that I feel, and y'all tell me, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of kids gonna move organizations this year coming up.
Hell yeah. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of kids coming to the Ravens next year.
I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have more kids than we know what to do
Boy,
with.
you give me a powerhouse, and I'm telling you, I'm bringing nothing but championships. You give me a powerhouse.
Well, I can't say it what we're gonna get because we took what we had to there.
Yeah. We
Now
took
we
a
get to
pop. We
get
took a Pop Warner team to Skyford where we knew there was big dogs. We knew there was kids bigger than us. Santee was the biggest team we played. We
yep.
knew that, and we still competed. I mean, you got to think about it. Undefeated season. Ain't now the only thing them motherfuckers can say we beat them in the playoffs. But can't none of them motherfuckers say they had an undefeated season. None of them.
But that don't mean shit because you ain't got
But
no
I mean, it don't
championship.
mean shit. Yeah, it don't. But yeah, you're right.
That shit
But
don't mean
still, at
that.
this,
Nobody give a fuck about that. And I hate to say that. I'm telling you that, coach, because nobody give a fuck about that.
but
All
it
they care
still,
about state championship. That's all they care about.
That's right.
Upper state
That's
or
real
lower
talk.
state, even upper state don't give a fuck. State championship.
well, I agree.
So either you won it or you didn't.
I agree. I agree.
That's what it is.
But
So what we
I'm
gonna
still,
do? We gonna invest.
in this
We
Georgia
gonna go out
game.
here. We gonna go at it. We gonna right now. We going out here. We gonna practice. We get ready for this Georgia shit.
We gotta see who we got, and we're gonna put the right kids in place. Let's see who we got, and put the right kids in place first. Let's say that.
We'll do that.
I think key.
But
That's key.
I'm telling you right now,
Like I
Hold up,
said,
DJ. Hold up, DJ.
wait,
What you say, Nate?
I said that's gonna be key. Put them in the right place and go down there. And let me tell you, you can avenge because I can guarantee you this: it ain't probably a lot of teams that have won outside of South Carolina. So that part right there is gonna be big if y'all can get that key victory in Georgia
well,
against a Georgia team. I'm hoping we get to play a Georgia team, uh, or a team from another state.
I wouldn't be surprised if we had to play that Mamba Elite team.
No, they said they
Oh
probably
yeah, I'm
would.
sure they.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't. You don't
Somebody told us from what they said. It's so many. We'll probably never see them.
oh, okay.
So they probably get beat 4 weeks. Well, that's
No,
fine.
no, because they never. They probably wouldn't put people that we played against before. We'll probably be playing against teams we never played. That's what they were saying. I don't know.
But I can't see 100 teams coming to Georgia. If we saying it's 100 teams, well, I don't think it's a fucking 100 teams. There ain't no fucking way.
No, that's why I'm like, okay, is it
Right.
multiple championships? Is it D2, D1? It's got to be some way it's split
Somebody
up
lying
because
somewhere. Somebody lying. Somebody
Right.
lying somewhere.
Right. Correct.
I
There is
just
no
can't believe
fucking
we.
way you can't have no 100 teams come in there and play in on 2 days and think you gonna have a champion unless you're doing like age groups or whatever you're doing. I don't know. I don't understand that. So the layout is fucked up. So we
I
can earn a
can't
whole lot.
find nothing on it.
Yeah, and just like we
Well,
say,
so,
we talking shit. We talking about who and all this shit. There's no way. There ain't no way. Mm-mm.
well,
I can't find nothing on it.
well, you got to ask Spanky. I mean, whoever put it out there, that's who you got to ask.
No, it's a number on the flyer. You got to call the number on the flyer and talk to the person that's in charge of it. Cause I'm sure Spanky ain't in charge of that. So Spanky
Uh-huh.
ain't hosting no tournament from there. So
That's
we
right.
got to talk to the people. You got to talk to the people that's actually hosting it. To say
I
hi.
tried to
Hi.
find.
You trying to find the flyer?
I tried to find it while we since we've been on uh, the show. Then I can't find anything. There are, man. Let me tell you, there are several tournaments. It's not like this is small. There's several in Georgia, so it's a lot of different tournaments. But I can't
Well, you
find
got,
this particular.
but you got tournaments in Georgia. You got things going on here in Columbia. I mean, turkey bowls and all kinds of stuff going on. They got a lot of stuff going on right here. If we wanted to get into it, hell, there's an 8U team. They're looking for 8U team to join some a turkey bowl I seen on Facebook today, just today.
Oh wow!
So if we wanted to play, if you really want to play and you had everybody here and you really wanted to play everybody, I mean, you could play if you wanted to play. It's crazy, man. But at the same time,
It's at Wade
parent,
Walker. It's called Titletown Championship Tournament in Atlanta, Georgia.
Title Town.
It's called Titletown.
All right, let me look. Let me see. Try
Titletown Bowl. Nate, I'm finna send this.
Title Town Bowl.
Yeah, I'm finna send this to you.
It's not the Cam Newton Bowl then.
I don't think
Cam
so.
Newton would be up in North Carolina, wouldn't
Title
No,
Town.
Cam Newton. I don't know.
he? But the Cam Newton Bowl
Cam
would
Newton.
be, I would think, would be in North Carolina, right?
Nah, he got several. He got some in Florida. He got them all over the place.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I sent you. I just sent you the picture.
I didn't know where he was at. But let me
Title
do another
Town.
plug for Inside the Sidelines, man, coming up to you live. I will be reaching out to my man, Coach Harvey, Coach Nate, to get on the podcast, man, and we're gonna talk about youth sports, talk about life, talk about a little bit of everything. So I just want to put that plug out there so everybody will know. So everybody that's listening right now, Inside the Sidelines, DJ, Coach DJ Jennings, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh Lord, I I'll be right back.
He took some old law.
Hey,
I
I'm
gotta go
looking
to the damn
forward to that.
bathroom. God damn it, shit. I
But
bet you
take
done
your ass
pissed more
off
than
with
I
your
have.
old ass. With your old
I,
ass.
I'm
Yo.
I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to um, podcasts talking about a lot of different subjects. That's gonna be awesome. I do see it. Titletown Bowl Championship Tournament in Atlanta, December 6th through the 8th,
There you go.
2024. Over 6 fields at one park. So
Yeah.
see
See,
up close and personal. We got teams from South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, locked 5U to 13-14U.
hey man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's that good shit. That's what is going on, coach. That's that
They
good
said
stuff, man.
over 100 teams expected.
Yep.
State IDs or passport, original rosters. It was $200 in Stone Mountain, Georgia. 2 games
Don't
is
matter.
guaranteed.
There you go.
Live streaming.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, man. So we're gonna be able to go out here, man, and compete and do what we need to do, man. I wish we had more than 20. I wish we had more than 20 kids though. I
So
really do.
that would be really good. I mean, certainly I can tell you, man, we blessed to have something like this, coming up in a game like this because we need the exposure.
Well, we need to bring the damn exposure to soccer line.
South Carolina, yeah,
Win, lose, or draw, we need to go down there and we need to represent because number one, first, we need to bring look, football is in South Carolina. And, places like Florida, Texas, all them other places, they can always get the
mm,
shine. But we got some players that can play here too. So we need to
true.
understand that, man, and go and see it and and be a part of it, man. It's all good.
That's what we want to do, man. We want to be a part of it, and we want to make sure that we get it and have uh, the representation there
Yeah, and then the
because
youth ages, man. And the youth ages, man. Let the kids play and have a good time and let them know, hey, when you go outside the state now, you got to protect home.
It was
Everybody
Miller
South
Lite
Carolina.
running through. I drank Mr.
I don't
Stellas.
care.
I drank
I
Stellas. I
don't
don't
care.
drink no Miller Lights. Thank you, Dave County. What
Yeah,
happened?
he drank that bullshit. Don't nobody drink that shit but
I
him.
guarantee you, how many times you went to the bathroom compared to me? This is the first time I went to the bathroom because first of all, this is the first time we gone over 2 hours.
You don't know
So
what I was in the bathroom. I ain't gonna tell you neither. What the
every,
hell wrong with you, fool?
motherfucker, every time, yeah, shit, you got the blur on, but hell, you act like I ain't never been in your garage for when I know you go to the goddamn right. Where the fuck you going? You going to the goddamn bathroom? Thank you.
Well, I
Anyway,
drink stuff I can go through my system. I've been drinking Bud Light since '97. He ain't never did me wrong, and I ain't gonna never leave it because it did me right.
if you drinking that trash, it should run through. Thank you, postman. But I ain't
Postman
running. I ain't drinking no
said,
Miller Lite. Everybody know I'm drinking Stella. You need me to
Hey,
show.
up the ass motherfucker,
You
drinking
need me to show the
Stella.
bottle? They go to. Oh, hold up. I got the camera off. I'm talking shit. I ain't even got the camera on. Shut up. Oh, let me cut the camera back on. There you go. Motherfucker, I'm drinking Stella. Shit, everybody know what I drink. That's why I got the nickname Mr. Stella. See, if y'all come to my stream sometimes, y'all know why they call me Mr.
Your
Stella.
stream, you ain't drinking no Stella. You done haul ass. I'm looking at your stream.
I would drink Coke 45 over, but hell yeah. I drink Coke 45 over, but no, I ain't drinking no more liquor.
Oh,
Fuck
now you showed
that.
it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, up the ass motherfucker.
Now, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to drink Bud Light, but that shit send you to the bathroom.
Don't give a damn what you drink. You gonna go to the bathroom eventually.
Getting Mickey's, I like Mickey's too. Um, but
Yeah, Mickey, they get you right though. They get
but,
you right.
but check this out though. How many times your ass? This the first time I done went to the bathroom since we've been streaming. But I love it though. We in overtime. Okay, now what was
Yeah,
y'all?
we've been overtime. We've been
What was
overtime. We ain't been overtime about 30 minutes.
what we was talking about? We doing good, man. We good, man. We good. People in here,
We
they
started a little
chilling.
late too.
We ain't
But if
started. No,
everybody good, man,
you
look,
started
hey,
late. I ain't started late. I started this thing at 10 o'clock.
no, I'm saying, but we still overtime because it's 1:30. and we still rolling. We
It's
still doing our
1:30.
thing. Yeah, 1:30.
Yeah, but we've been streaming almost 3.5 hours.
Well,
We
if
normally cut it
everybody
off.
enjoying what we're doing, they obviously they like what we're doing.
That's
If
why
they
I say
still
I'm
hanging
going with the
around,
flow. I'm going with the flow. But you do know I got a truck out there. I got the goddamn gonna fix too.
man, go out there and
Oh
fix your
yeah.
truck, man. Look, we're going to fix
When
your
you
truck.
getting that done, I'm gonna get off here. I got track practice today, but listen, fellas, you know I enjoyed it. I love what we got, and just leaving out. I appreciate y'all support yesterday. We'll find out maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Confirm I guess location of the game, and
Sports is life. Yes,
hopefully we'll
sir.
be able to have some come, and then we'll get together. But what I'm looking forward to is having everybody back at practice again for another week or two. So that's gonna be nice.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
appreciate
number
you,
one,
Coach K.
coach. Well, nothing but good luck to y'all in the 12U, 10U, in the state championship, man. Go on out there. Let's get this title. Let's title town. Bring these damn titles back to Columbia. And at the same time, man, we're gonna go down here in Georgia. We're gonna practice tomorrow and Tuesdays and Thursdays. And let's go down here and let's try to take care of what we need to take care of down in Georgia. But look, hey man, I will be there to watch y'all win that state championship, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there too.
Hey man, thank you, brother. We appreciate y'all support. Y'all brothers have a good day. You know how we do it. We might chop it up if y'all go. If we, talking a little bit later. Hey, X man, I hope you get your car fixed today, my brother.
Oh yeah, that ain't worried
Let us
about it.
know.
Hey, I'm driving door to
But,
car until I get
well,
that
if
bitch
he
fixed.
don't, if he don't, he'll buy a new one. Shit, oh
Shut up,
big
man.
time nigga.
Man, quit telling everybody my goddamn business, man. Goddamn, that was the next step. Goddamn, shit.
If not, he gonna buy a new one. Shit,
Hell
he got
yeah,
it.
and I'm gonna trade that bitch
Hey,
in.
you say that truck. Hey, you keep trying to piece it together. You like my friend. He got a truck. He got that damn expedition. I think he about a 2002. I said the 2000. I say, boy, the truck is 24 years old. The
What the hell
damn
you gonna
thing gonna
do?
break down one day. You
Yeah,
trying to piece that thing together? I say, boy, oh, it's gonna make you buy a new one sooner or later.
but look here.
Damn right.
Hey, if I can get this goddamn cover off to find out if it's the bottom holes or not, if it's the bottom holes, I'm good. Radiator, okay, all right, I know what I got to do. But I just need to find out if it's the bottom holes or not, and I can't get down there to find out. King Ranch on deck. I know, hell no. I'm gonna get me a goddamn. I'm gonna get me a damn uh, Durango, not Durango, Denali.
I heard that. Well, look,
Come on,
man,
big
good
dog.
luck on that, and we'll get
Well,
up
look,
with y'all guys later.
Oh yeah.
yeah, man. Love the family, man. Hey,
What's
we
up, DJ?
good, bro. All right, man. Inside the sidelines, man. Coming to you soon.
Go on, get it out there.
All right, boy.
All right.
All right,
All right, man. Love y'all boys.
All right.
All right,
Love you too, bye.
love you too, my
all
brother.
right, man.
All right.
All right, man.
All right. And there y'all have it. Another edition of the Coach's Corner. I got to go out here and try to fix my truck though, like for real, yo, like for real. Um, DJ ass goddamn drunk as hell. I'm finna call my daddy. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm about to call my damn daddy. But let me find out who the hell is out here. Is SB still streaming? Yes, he is. So we about to raid his ass. So I'm about to go raid his ass. So we about to raid. Let me go ahead and take y'all to the lounge real quick. I appreciate everybody coming through. Postman 1914, man, thank you for coming through. Dave County, as always. Hey, you already know. Peaches 18 2000. And everybody that came through said something. If you didn't, you did. You did. You know what I mean? Little baby, love you, baby. Everybody that's in here, appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. We about to go ahead and raid SB and talk shit in his ass real quick. But remember, I gotta go fix my truck. But remember, when you put God first, everything else will come into place. Everything else will fall into place. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I mean it because I know it. I've done it. And, you know, I don't follow no, y'all don't get in all that religion stuff, but I do believe in spirituality. So, you know what I mean? But you put God first, everything else will fall into place. I promise you. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And like my nephew Avion the Don always say, stay blessed and stress less. I love y'all. Deuces.